Hey Carbon, how's it going? Just getting all set up here. That's good. Okay. Doing fine, that's good. That's good, I'm glad. Okay, let's see here. Got the notes. Probably won't need that many of them because I'm not getting that much done today. Hey Drukers, how's it going? Okay. Quick drink, and then we will get started here. Doing good at work? Okay, gotcha. Good. Again, hopefully not for too much longer. Hey Conker, how's it going? We are ready to get started now. I am ready. I hope all of you are, because we're about to do it. Man, I'm just glad at this point nobody's sniffling, because with the flu going on all over the place, I'm sure these shadows... I don't know. How does that work exactly? Does it pass across species? Are the shadows their own species? Or since they're born from the human heart, are they just people? Questions that I'll never have an answer to, but anyway, how you doing everybody? Welcome back to Persona 5, the stream edition. Last time, we started working on all of the mementos requests that we have in order to basically take off the gateways that our confidants have in order to continue to rank them up. And today we're going to finish up the other 2 requests that we have left. We finished 6 of them last time, excuse me, and we got 2 left this time. Was looking for a screwdriver you thought you had? Oh jeez, I hope it didn't get misplaced anywhere that you wouldn't be able to find it. Hopefully you'll be able to find it there. But yeah, so there's a gateway on, let's see, this one, not that one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and Mishima doesn't have a gateway on his specifically, but obviously we need to keep doing mementos requests in order for him to be able to rank up, so that's sort of a gateway, I suppose. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna go take care of that. 2 things before I get started today. First thing is that the wind is picking up outside, and apparently, obviously I can't control the weather. I haven't figured out that trick yet, so we're supposed to be getting thunderstorms later. Ideally, it won't knock the power out or anything like that, but there are going to be wind gusts as well, so if the power gets knocked out, I will do the best I can to get the stream going again, but I can't guarantee anything. Like I said, I can't control the weather. So that's the first thing. Oh, you guys don't own it, but you thought, okay, I gotcha, so it's... Well, again, hopefully it didn't get, like, misplaced, because if it's not yours, that means it probably is owned by someone else. Maybe you're borrowing it from them, and wouldn't want to lose someone else's stuff, right? So that's the first thing. Yeah, weather could be an issue today, but hopefully it won't be. Second thing is that I am going to be looking into opening up a Discord server for my stream there. It's going to be just a separate server. I'll put a link to it down where all the panels are for the ones that are below the stream feed right now with YouTube and you know, Twitter and my PayPal and the Google document for stream suggestions and all that. There'll be another button there for the Discord server. I'll be working on that probably tomorrow and Friday, since I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow and Friday, and then I don't know how long it takes to set up a server, but I'll figure out. I'm going to tweak it to just my liking before I open the whole thing up for everybody to go onto, and then we will go from there. But yeah, it's in the pipeline. Ideally, it'll be done in a couple of days. I don't know exactly, though. Probably by the time people on YouTube see this, it'll be either close to done or completely done, and there will be a link available. I'll probably also put the link in my on my Twitter page, maybe, because that would be like sort of a central hub for everything, so it might be best to just link people to that. Hey, Omega Theory, how's it going? But with all of that out of the way, let's go continue on our journey through Mementos, because we have to go to a new path today in order to finish out the requests that we have. I don't know how much we're actually going to get done today. I mean, ideally, we'll get both of these requests done and then be fine, but we have to go all the way to the next path, floor number 11, to get them done, and it's 13 floors long, the next path, so I'll probably just go straight to the bottom of it. Well, actually, maybe not, because I don't think I can teleport directly there until the door is available to be opened. So maybe I'll just go to 11. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Well, anyway, let's let's go to another area. What's the button to center camera behind you? Again, I'm used to Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne's camera system, where there's a single button that just puts the whole thing, the whole camera, straight behind you. And it's way better than the rest of their camera systems, because the camera system that they have on the shoulder buttons makes it seem like I'm drunk, and the camera system on the right stick in that game is it's like being super drunk, basically. It's like being drunk on drunk at the same time, drunkception. Oh, okay, gotcha. So you need a different screwdriver. Alright, well, hopefully it's not too expensive. Yes, I have not played very much of Nocturne. I'm just trying to play it to the point where I unlock the Demon Compendium, because that will give me an idea of when I can stop recruiting demons, which is a pain in my dick, and start just summoning them to fuse them up. I will be playing Nocturne. It's like 100% at this point. I will be playing Nocturne at some point in the future for the stream. We'll see how that goes over when we are done. I'll probably choose to play it myself at some point. But I don't know if I'll play it before I do the New Game Plus stuff with Persona 5, or, you know, after that. I'll figure it out as we go. But let's head downstairs to the new path. The path of... Is that just vowels and consonants thrown together there, pretty much? I mean, most of these places, it seems like that's what they are. They're based on something, though I don't quite remember what that something is, but this is the path of Adyashak, or Adyashak. I'm just going to call it, to be honest with you, I'm just going to call it the path of Caddyshack and get that out of the way right here. That way I never mispronounce it, because I know what Caddyshack is pronounced like, but this, you can... Yeah, I should probably go see a doctor if it's the pain in my dick. That's not really good. I'll need to continue to collect, and it's tough. Okay. Well, where have I gotten on there so far? I've gotten to the Great Underpass of Ginza. Ooh, treasure demon. See ya! Koh-i-Noor.
Don't let it get away.
But anyway, yes. So... I have gotten to the Great Underpass of Ginza. That's as far as I've gotten so far. And I'm basically just trying to see if you have to fight that one boss before you get the Demon Compendium. I can do that just fine. I can fight that one boss. If you've played Nocturne, you know the one. If you haven't, you'll see when we get to the stream. Before you get the Compendium. I mean, I have all the demons I need to actually kill the guy, but it's... Yeah, it might still be a pain to do it that way. Yeah, I think it is. It's either Adyashak or Adyashak. Again, I'm just gonna say Caddyshack, because then there's no issues with pronunciation whatsoever. Ooh, big hit, nice. Do we have Makoto in the party? No, we don't. Well, then everybody else guard until we get to the next turn for Saizo there. He goes next. Let's bring Makoto into the party. Akechi swap out. There we go.
I should back off.
Wait till after the special boss down there. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna kick my ass, but you know, I'm sure I'll be okay.
Don't forget this feeling.
I don't know if I'm going to play the game on normal or hard yet either, since it's going to be blind after that point, but yeah, I'll figure it out.
All right.
Actually, thinking about that, maybe this wasn't
Done
the
already? How disappointing.
smartest idea, because now probably Makoto and Haru are ahead of Anne again. 13, 13, 14. Okay, well, not that much farther behind. So it's just a matter of keeping Haru up to date with them, which shouldn't take too long now, because Makoto and Anne are basically the same amount. Hey, look, another blank card! Oh boy. Well, that's okay. Yeah, let's go these paths first before we go up, because I get the feeling these are either going to be dead ends, or we're going to find the stairs, and then so much the better.
It's a shadow.
I can see it.
Watch out, Joker.
I don't see it. I know he said I see it, but I don't see it. Ah, it's over here.
It's amazing.
Come here, you! Boss chase you for an entire floor. Oh my god. That sounds terrifying. So this is a Legion.
Calm down.
God, what is Legion weak to? I don't recall. Hang on. I will find out. Let's see. GitHub. I think I'm thinking electricity, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's look. No, less attacks. Okay, well that's also makes sense. Oop, someone chatted while I didn't have the chat up. Hold on. Do I know who it is? The boss who chases me in Nocturne? No, I have no idea. Like I said, the only point that I know of in Nocturne is up to that one boss that you have to fight that kind of kicks most people's asses towards the very beginning of the game. I think he is located in the Great Underpass of Ginza, which is kind of crappy in my case because I still need to fuse a couple of other demons in order for it all to make, in order for it all to work.
Nice, Joker.
But I have no idea past that point anything about the game, so it'll be interesting. Yes, the Matador. That guy. Yep, that's the one. He's the point at which I stopped watching anything to do with the game, basically. Because, again, I don't want to spoil it for myself, but I do know that he is a kind of a difficulty spike towards the beginning of the game, so I wanted to make sure I was prepped for him.
Okay.
That was easy.
Yes, the Matador. That's the one I was talking about in terms of that one boss. But if you're talking about a boss past that point, I have no idea. So, if Matador chases you the entire floor, then that's cool. Honestly, I've only seen the boss fight with him, though. I haven't seen, like, the whole... oh my god, Anne, you're gonna make me yawn now. Holy shit. No! It's okay. Oh, damn it, get rid of that shit. Don't want to accidentally register this black ooze when I totally have my own that's better. Not my black ooze! That sounds vulgar. Anyway. He's the toughest up to that point, but he unlocks a special quest. Well, that's good. That's good. I will make sure that we fight him, and I will be careful. Because I have done... Ooh, an Arahabaki. I didn't even have to do anything for that one. I have done a little bit of research on what he can do in terms of his boss fights, and I've done some research on what I can fuse as well. Like there's an app that I got for my computer called the Heretic Mansion that specifically is for Nocturne, and it lets me figure out my fusions that I can do. Like it lets you put in different fusions, sort of like the suggestions on the Persona 5 GitHub that I've been recommending quite a bit. But it lets me basically put in fusions, look for specific skills, and do all of that sort of stuff. So it's almost like the GitHub for Persona 5, but like long before the GitHub for Persona 5 existed. Come on, turn your back. There you go. I think I want to keep that Arahabaki. It'll probably be useful. Yeah, I know, Drukers, I know. That's exactly right. Haru, where are you getting all of those grenades? There's a special dungeon where a special boss chases you. Oh, okay, gotcha. I will have to, again, keep my eyes out for it. We'll get to that point, but not yet. Later. I was both saying that about Nocturne and about the Legion that I just killed.
On to the next.
Taste my wrath.
Taste my what? Well, I know what he said, but
Let's catch your breath.
it's like in Fire Emblem Awakening when Pan starts a battle by as a partner by saying "Taste my fury," and it's like "Taste my what?"
Huh? They weren't a big deal at all.
No, they were not, but that's because we have a lot of good light elemental attacks, so... We didn't have a Rahabaki registered, did we? I don't think we did. I want to say no, because that would make sense then that we got him there. I'll look in the compendium when we get back. There's a measure collar we don't need. Yes, taste my wrath. Yep, I know what he said. I'm just being facetious.
Phantasmal phantoms,
Because
huh?
it could,
How apropos.
if you don't hear it the right way, sound vulgar. Do I know what game started Fire Emblem? No, I have no idea, because it's, I think the first Fire Emblem game came out in like, what, I want to say like 1988 or 1990, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Maybe, no, you know what, I think I'm thinking of Mystery of the Emblem for 1990. Like the original Mystery of the Emblem, not the other ones. So I have no idea which one started.
Guys.
Fire Emblem.
Passages.
Oh my god!
Yeah, TMI, Ryuji, TMI.
Look, a treasure chest.
You can see it.
Why don't we crack it
Wow.
open?
I guess we could crack it open before we fight that guy. 3 group gold, nice. Wow. There we go. That's 2 misses in a matter of days, Morgana. You're getting rusty on me.
Oops, there goes my soda.
Well,
Ah, cold! Joker, wipe it down! Hurry!
you'll get stains on his seats. I don't really know what that will do, but probably not good. Shining Force. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I have played Shining Force 3, but I've only played the version that was like... I've heard it's the crappy version of Shining Force 3, the one that came out on the Dreamcast, on that one like demo disc or whatever. I think there was an actual like Shining Force 3, but I've only played the demo version of Shining Force 3 that was on a demo disc on the Sega Dreamcast, which is a console that I owned way back in the day. I still have it, and it still works. I just can't record it because it's standard def.
I think I forgot to record my drama. Now I can't relax.
Better call Kawakami for a massage.
It was based on instead.
So you can perform activities after Mementos, Anne. I will give you her number. I'm sure she'll pull in a favor for us. What's over here? A whole lot of nothing. But yeah, I've played exactly probably 1/10 of a Shining Force game, but I can see that. I can see that being the case. And then Fire Emblem spawned its own sequels all over the place with the Tearing Saga game. Well, that's not really a sequel. It's more of a, like a, an inspired by type of a deal.
And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
You need the piece that goes into the memory card, you mean? Or yeah, I think I still have some of those. I don't know that they work anymore. I think the internal battery on them are pretty much dead, but if I want to play a Dreamcast game, I mean, that might also come up in the future at some point. There's probably an emulator out there for them, so
All right.
I'll have to look that up, but we'll see. A lot of the Dreamcast games that I would have wanted to play, aka like both of the Sonic Adventure games and well, Virtua Tennis never came out on a different console, so that kind of was upsetting for me. I never got around to playing Phantasy Star Online, even though I had it, so there's that. But other than that, I can't really think of anything specifically on the Dreamcast that I might want to play. I mean, we had Sonic Shuffle, but there's no way in hell I'm playing that. Ugh. Didn't like that game one bit. Well, that's not entirely true. It was the only party game I had until we got Mario Party 5, so that's... It was the only party game, so we didn't own Mario Party for the N64 because we didn't own an N64 until after we owned a Dreamcast, so... Yeah, I guess it would be pretty awkward, Conker. I suppose that could be true. I mean, I could call and then be like, hey, I've got a friend who needs a special massage, and she'll be like, oh my god, I'm never doing that for you again. Yeah, nothing like the real thing. Yeah, it is true. Anyway, we got a target on this floor, so let's see if we can find it. Well, found it. Hey, this whole yawning thing is overrated, man. I'm not even that tired. What the hell? Actually, according to some of the research that I've done based on, because I've, part of my psychology classes was also like biological stuff, because you did like neuropsychology and all that other stuff.
What an artistic expression.
Why is she making noises? Oh, you're about to max out Kawakami, you took care of Hans first. Okay, gotcha. There's another measure color. Yeah, I made sure to max out Kawakami as soon as I could, although I think I missed one day of hanging out with her, and because of that I couldn't max her out until the end of the summer, which kind of sucked, but yeah, it only would have saved me like, what, 3 days or something like that by the end of the summer, maybe 4. So it's fine. I mean, I would have been done with my confidants earlier, but that's okay. Not a big deal. But yeah, calling in a favor for Anne would probably have been super awkward. Yeah. Well, there's the downstairs. Did we explore the entirety of the floor besides? Well, there's one little spot left. Hold on. Got to go get that spot before we move right over.
Look pretty cool, but my thief outfit is the best. Butt naked except for a scarf. Mona's got guts.
She's got a point. She does. He's kind of running around here in his birthday suit.
Is anyone else thirsty? Would you like something to drink? Do you want what I brought? It's tap water.
Ew, don't drink tap water, Yusuke. It's got fluoride in it. Oh, man. Drink bottled water, man. It's not necessarily better for you, but at least you won't get, like, fluoride poisoning or shit. Oh, there was a nice scene with Anne on the vacation. Gotcha. Cool. So you did that one there. Yes, that's also true, Conker. I suppose I didn't really think that much, that thought very much through before I just said that. Sometimes I just say things and don't think them through. I think it's because I'm actually 12 years old, in like mentally, but I don't think that's ever going to change. So.
I'll join.
Yep. So let's take care of this. Before we do, though, let's use another one of these snuff souls. There's that. Let me just smoke a cig real quick. And then we will switch our party a little bit because I want Anne and Yusuke to be in here for this one. Actually, Haru is right on with all of this now. Well, they're going to be uneven for a little bit. That's fine. You're the same way sometimes? Yeah. Yes, I think it is. From what I understand for the Hawaii date scene there, Omega Theory, is that if Anne is maxed out in romantic, you can go with her. If Kawakami's maxed out in romantic, you can go with her. If Makoto and Hifumi are rank 5, you can go with them whether you're romantic with them or not. Because we went with Makoto on this one, but we weren't romantic with her. And then Ryuji and Mishima are always available, so. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I can see that eventually happening in my future. Not so much the 5 kids part. I personally, I'm not married currently, and I don't currently have a girlfriend. But when I do eventually get married, I'm not planning on having more than. Ideally, I would not like to have more than 2 children. I mean, I'm not the one bearing them, so I don't think I have that much of a say in it. But I would like that's the upper limit that I would prefer for my family. So. They don't have to be maxed out. Yeah, that's what I figured. As long as you're right. As long as you're romantic with Kawakami or Anne, you could go with them. So. Well, maybe you should stop gambling, and then you won't be unlucky. You'll just work for your money and then keep some of it in the bank. No, that's not how people work. Yeah. You're treating her like a tool. We've already taken care of a parent who's treated their children like tools today. I am not gonna be... I'm not gonna be upset doing it a second time, I'll tell you what. You're right, it takes two to make them. That's true. I'm just saying, there isn't a child. There is never in my lifetime going to be a child growing inside of my body. So I don't think it's a 50-50 say there. I think it's more of like a 20-80 thing, and 20 being me, obviously.
You got a problem?
Like she just needs my, you know what. Well, they're incubus and succubus, so what do you... I mean, of course they're rotten to the core, Futaba. Alright, we'll save their daughter by kicking the crap out of her parents. I don't think that would ever work anywhere else, but... please don't swipe your dick at me, that's not cool. Well, you've made it my business now, so I guess I'm gonna take care of it. Okay, so the male is weak to fire, and the female is weak to ice. So burn his dick off and freeze her tits. Great, got it. Okay, so how do I want to do this? We'll do this, and then pass over to Anne, and we'll take care of the other three. There you go. I wonder if they have, like, dodge skills, because eventually enemies will start having skills that let them dodge or evade their weaknesses, and I don't know if that's ever the case with the Mementos boss, so we'll have to see eventually. What does she need? I'll tell you when you're older, Drukers. How about that? Oh, this will be over quick. If we don't go, I'll get put to sleep there. Okay, cool. That's good. And then for this... Crush them, Kamususano! And then pass back over to Anne. We'll let her have this key. Get ready, because I'm about to crush both of you. Stick a condom in them. They're done. I'm sorry, I'll stop now. Look at all them levels. Very nice. Somebody got a new skill. Morgana got a new skill, Samaricarm. So we'll just replace Rakarm there because it's a straight up upgrade to it. I mean, it costs a little bit more SP, obviously, but it's for full HP, so it's fine. I don't plan on using Samaricarm all that often anyway, because I don't plan on dying, so... How old are we talking about? Mentally 18 plus. How about that? Actually, that means that I can't tell myself that ever again either, so I guess we're kind of screwed. We'll just be kind of screwed and not know what we're talking about together, Drukers. How about that? That sounds okay. Yes, at least stick a condom. Well, probably ideally what happened there was that we burned Incubus's horn dog condom off. But you know what? I'm gonna get off the subject because it's not exactly not exactly the best subject to be on. I'm gonna get rid of Energy Shower for Nuke Boost actually. So, because we have Emery to shower now, so we should be fine. And I think Haru gets Emery to shower before long anyway. So, and before long, and additionally before long, Makoto will get access to Maraku Kaja. Probably get rid of Defense Master for that, because she won't need it for that many levels after we get Maraku Kaja. Because eventually I'll get Auto Maraku, and then obviously she won't need it. Plus, Defense is kind of the least important stat in terms of having it automatically at the start of a fight. I'm sorry, Conquer. I make you feel... I'm sorry about that too, Omega. I'm sorry. I'll just apologize all around, okay? There. And then we'll continue. What am I talking about? What were we talking about? You know what? I don't even know anymore, Drukers. I'll be honest with you.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know anymore, man. I'm just chatting. I'm just letting my mouth run. On automatic pilot over here. Yeah, be better parents, for God's sake. She needs a better person to be good, better people, be good influences in her life. Well, good. Thank you, that's all. she wants, I'm sure, and that's all we want, so. Yep. Don't ask for anything from me ever again. Basically. Well, that's true. It's good to laugh at yourself sometimes. I laugh at myself all the time, so it's gotta be good, right? There I go again. Well, now you can let her eat all of the nice things. You know what? I can't get the fact that they were incubus and succubus out of my head when they say stuff like that, because now anything that they say can be taken out of context as extremely lewd. So let's just leave this behind, please. Let's just finish this request up. We finished Daughter's Just a Meal Ticket. So now we'll check in with Futaba when we go back to the real world and we're done with the palace. And we'll see what we can do about that. But let's keep going because we haven't met up with the rest area yet. So I think it's on floor 5 in the Path of Caddyshack. So we'll have to go from there. But other than that, I think we're good. Anne's probably a little bit ahead of Makoto and Haru now, but that's okay. 78, 78, 76. Okay. So we'll do this then, just to get them back up on there. I'll keep Morgana on the party because, again, I want him to be, relative to everyone else, the highest experience besides Akechi, who I don't think anyone's going to be catching up to. It may be, though. Maybe in the palace we'll catch up to him, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so we did this all already, right? This whole floor is explored? Yeah, so let's go down. Yes, something like that, Carbon. That's an apt way of putting it. Very spicy sausages and very plump chicken breasts. I'm so sorry. God! It was not even like half an hour into the stream, and how lewd are we already being? Jesus Christ! And I started all of this. God damn it. Okay, well, I can't just smack him up, so we'll just nuke him. There you go.
Now, let's continue. Good work, everyone.
All right. Well, we took care of the Giramekawa, so that's all that matters there.
That easy, huh? I can tell by your face.
Well, they're, you know, not exactly high-end enemies anymore. I mean, we're... Excuse me. Practically, as a matter of fact, yes, we are higher leveled than Giramekala is already, so... But if we're gonna fight a lot of Giramekalas along with legions, maybe I should just do this. Yeah, we'll do that for now. We'll see how it works. Yeah, welcome to Persona 5 Lewd Edition. It's like Persona 4 Golden, except how lewd. Yeah, exactly, Conquer. Well, that is true, Omega. That is a good point. Eventually, these conversations come up when, you know, a bunch of guys are hanging out. It just sort of, our minds just sort of go to them. Oh, Mothman, why? You look so sad. Oh, now I feel bad. Whoops, wrong button.
But don't use electric attacks.
Okay, guns it is. Do I have triple down? I have triple down on Haru, so I guess I could just...
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Let's put the poor Mothman out of his misery there. Poor guy, he just wanted to get through his depression. He had the support of his friends to get him through, and we just straight up murdered them. What a monster! Right. What monsters are we in this party that we would just come in and beat up depressed shadows? Like that's so mean, man. Again, I'd like to introduce you to my current party platform, the Shadows Have Feelings Too platform. But, you know. Ah, well. Can't be helped. If they're in my way, well... Yeah, exactly, Conquer. Of course, I'm saying this like we weren't monsters before, but how many monsters have I severed their spine by ramming into them with Morgana at this point? Like, come on, man. Ooh, another one. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Is
and he is despaired. Well, I mean, he'll die in 3 turns now anyway, but I guess I can kill him. Well, since he's gonna die in 3 turns anyway, how about we, oh, by the way, I fused Aramitama off-screen last time because I found out that there is no persona that specifically gives you the Rakunda skill card, but Jack-O-Lantern has Rakunda just kind of chilling out in his inventory there. It's as one of his 2 moves. So I just fused Aramitama, I bought him, and then I had a 50-50 shot of getting it on Okuninushi, so I just said, screw it, I'm gonna do it, and it ended up being on there, so... Damn, dude.
That should do.
Yes, that should, Akechi. Yes, that should. Actually, now they might be ahead of Anne again, but I can't win, man. I always run into stuff that keeps Anne, Makoto, and Haru not even with each other.
It seems they were not a very formidable opponent.
Nope. Of course, I don't need to worry about it yet because we haven't maxed out Mishima. Once we max out Mishima, everyone will earn the same amount of experience. Oh, they're not even there yet. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, once I max out Mishima, everyone will earn the same amount of experience, and once that happens, then if they're not up to snuff with each other, everybody won't level up at the same time, which will make my OCD go a little crazy, so that's the only reason why I'm trying to keep everybody sort of even with certain people, is so that my OCD doesn't get all out of control.
I'd like to explore the real Shibuya Underground as well. I know what you mean. I want to ride on the tracks in real life.
Well, we can do that any day of the week with our passes for the thing. Hopefully the tracks aren't made of friggin' elephant bones or whatever the hell when we go in real life, but you know. Rest area, cool. 6 more floors following this, and then we get to go. And we might actually find another rest area before we get to the next one. I think the next one's like on floor... It's probably on either floor 9 or 10, the next rest area. They wouldn't put it on 12 because that wouldn't really make any sense, because 13 is the end of Caddyshack, so... Sorry, I was just looking at something.
Alright, let's rest for a few.
Okay, let's see if there's any new dialogue on Mementos, and then we'll just save and we'll continue.
Well...
Anything new? Nope. Same thing as before. Again, I thought there was more dialogue, but maybe I went into Mementos more on my first file, and that was why there was more dialogue, because I went in, like, when we had less party members, and so there was, like, different conversations because there was less people talking. I don't know.
I agree. What are your thoughts?
Okay, well, we're all good, so let's keep exploring.
Let's go. I'll just add this.
And we'll save. And once we're done, we'll head on back out. Let me just look at this wrong way. Just wanted to check out Arahabaki, because again, I'm pretty sure we didn't have him registered, but I think I might be able to use him for something. I mean, he has Makarakarn, so that's not bad, and I mean, obviously Abysmal Surge, but yeah. I mean, he is the first persona that you receive that can repel physical attacks without any problems, so... you know what, I actually do think I have a use for him. I'll explain what that is in a little while. I don't know that I'll necessarily use him for it, but we'll see. I might just have a use for him. Then again, I can do the same exact thing I would do with him, which is repel physical attacks with, say, a,
I've got the advantage. Don't rush this.
I was gonna say attack mirror. Damn it, Nocturne, you're retroactively interfering. A physical ointment. So.
Let me help.
Okay. Show him your Aikido, Makoto. Suya!
Queen.
I was just gonna let him, you know, get killed by our physical attacks because A, I could get an item from it.
Don't let it get away.
Jesus Christ. And B, I could, he would have died anyway because he was despairing, so.
Another top. Go down.
I was gonna say, why doesn't it say weak? But that's because it's not weak to nuclear, it's just regularly effective, so.
Good work, everyone.
Wonder what the next treasure demon's gonna be. Sure, we'll find out.
Skill, isn't it?
Okay, and for leveling up to 47, Akechi gets a new skill, Kuge-yan, which will just be it's the level 3 Kuga skill, basically. So eventually it'll replace Kuga when I get a skill that I can actually replace Kuga with, if that makes any sense, because he gets Aiga-yan at the next level, and then I think at 50 he gets either Samarikarm or Attack Master, and he'll get to 50 before we're done with the next palace, so probably I'll just replace Kuga with, what's it called, Samarikarm or Attack Master, depending on what he gets. I don't remember, but we'll find out.
All right.
Huh. That was an easy battle.
And then from there, it'll be a lot easier to keep his stuff like in line, like his abilities in line, because then he won't have a situation like this where he has 3 light skills for the rest of the game. He gets the multi-targeting Hamayan and Mudun spells as well later, Mahamayan and Mamudun. I don't know if I'm going to use those, to be honest with you. I think they have the same chance to insta-kill as the regular Hamayan and Mudun do, except they're for multi-targeting. So I might just replace them because they have the same % chance. Unfortunately, like I said, he doesn't get Hama or Mudo boost, otherwise I might consider just keeping those on his thing there. I guess they figured if they gave it to Naoto in Persona 4 and she was totally busted in Persona 4, then again Hama and Mudo were just busted in Persona 4 in general. But they figured if they gave it to Naoto as a party member in Persona 4 and it made her totally broken, they should probably slow down on that part for the party members that get light and dark skills in this game. Then again, I don't know that did they give Naoto, Hama, and Mudo skills in Persona Q? Because I feel like she didn't have the boosts for them, and she was still broken in those games. I think that was because she could learn like binding techniques, though. And in Persona Q, binding techniques are ridiculously useful. So it's you know, it just depends on the game. But maybe Naoto's just broken as hell. I don't know. We'll find out when we get to Persona 4 Golden, which will be another eventuality of the channel. Although, I will say this, I don't know that I'm going to play her as a light and dark elemental person, because I might...
always come up and talk to you in malls, yeah? I don't like that either.
I might just make her like a 4-element person instead of like spamming light and dark, because you can totally make your main character spam light and dark spells instead, so... might be easier to do it that way. I don't know. I'll figure it out by the time we do that. They're all within 100 experience of each other, so I'm gonna say that's good. Akechi, you're coming out. Guys' night out. Here we go. All right, this'll work.
I detect a shadow.
Yep. Let's just let him casually walk past and then smack him up. We'll go from there. Ah, Giramekala, we meet again. Too bad Akechi's not in the party, or this might actually work out okay for us. I can't use Rakunda exactly either. Oh well. This will work out eventually.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
I unfortunately don't have a boosting thing for Joker yet for blessed attacks, otherwise I'd one-shot this thing instantly, but it's okay. We'll just do this.
Well, on to the next trial.
Okay, let's move on.
All right.
There we go. I see chest. Wow. Maybe I just see this guy, but no, there is actually a chest here. Another measure collar. Gee, I totally needed one more of those. Well, it'll make us some decent money when we get out of here anyway, so not a big deal. Okay, that's Area 6 down. Only a few more areas to go. That was the midpoint. Okay, works for me. Oh my god. Stop it, Ryuji. We're over this already. Yes, free money! Exactly. Can't beat free money! It's too good.
We got the advantage. Don't rush this.
Can do. Well, since we're not rushing,
All right.
just gonna do this. Just gonna casually end his existence real quick. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, I have a public service announcement. It is not okay to beat up your friends when they have depression. They need your help. And even if they're pushing you away, I mean, sometimes, yes, of course, they need space, but it's not okay to do this to your friends when they're depressed. Please don't. It will only make them feel more depressed, and you will feel like a terrible person. So, yeah, don't do as I say, not as I do when it comes to depression. Girame Kala just needed a hug, that's all he needed. But unfortunately, I don't think that that's an option in battle. I'm pretty sure there's no option to give enemies a hug in this game. So. What's over here? No. Damn, but that's okay. Man, Okuninushi's getting some mileage, though, considering I passed up the light elemental skills to him. So. It's good. It's good. I'm glad that he's getting some mileage, so. I'm gonna actually SP attack with Ryuji. I think this should be fine, yeah. I think Girame Kala only resists dark, or not, well, I think he nullifies dark, but I think he resists fire elemental skills, if I remember right, so.
Okay. Shadow defeated! That was easy, huh?
Not bad, not bad. Alright. Go this way real quick. 5-inch nail, that sounds terrifying. What are you gonna do to it? Smack it into somebody's head? And we have circled around. Again, this doesn't happen very often in here, but I suppose it happened again. I mean, we've seen it before on this playthrough. And I don't have Haru in the party, but I think Lilim is weak to more than just guns, right? Yeah, wind as well. Who has wind? I think Pazuzu. Yep. Let's do it then. Pass off to Morgana since he's also got that going for him. Give him hell, boy! Bam!
Well, on to the next trial.
That takes care of that.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Leave the noobs and let's go.
Is this the platform? Yep. Let's check out that one other area over here. After that, we will go from there. Whoop. I was gonna say, slow down. Make sure he doesn't see us first.
Now's our chance. Beat him up.
Can-a-do again. Trying to think what else could I have him do. I could just give him depression with Abysmal Surge again, but let's not be a dick today. Let's just do this.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Because we have the ambush, so we'll all get a turn before he does, so it won't matter too much. There we go.
Yeah, nice. Just like I thought.
Nice bonus for money.
Okay. I could have handled that myself.
You probably could have used K, although again he is a physical repellent persona, so you would have had to do a lot of boofalaing. You would have to do a lot of healing after that too. Not just today. For what, Omega? I'm sorry, I think I missed the context there. But let's keep going. We're in Area 8, so we're getting closer. And we'll just bullet these guys, even though they, I think, repelled any kind of bullets. But again, electric slugs, so actually it doesn't matter, again, because Bullet Hail just is an almighty attack and nothing resists that, so. Oh, not going to be a dick today? Yeah. Just today? Yeah, I suppose just for today. Just for you, and not you as in you guys in chat, as in just for that Girame Kala, I won't be a dick. These guys, though, getting blasted with Psy, and then Light if they live, which one of them did, but okay, that's fine. Someone doesn't know when to die! Scramble his brains.
On to the next trial.
Okay, let's
Throwing multicolored marbles at people. That's apparently my job now.
Okay. No match for me.
Well, that looks like a way to go, so let's go this way and see if this is also a way to go. There's like 16 ways to go on this floor, but that's fine.
It's a shadows. Watch out, Joker.
I see them. I got it. There we go. And oh, wow, another one. Hello. Thought I could get away, but nope. Not happening.
Time for my power.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, Futaba. That'll help.
Do it.
Give him an all-out attack to start the battle, and he'll be good to go. Damn, that's a lot of damage. What happened to the camera there, by the way? It's a little weird. Oh well. Yeah, I never used Okuninushi on a previous playthrough, so it's kind of nice because a lot of the personas that I'm using on this playthrough, I used at least at some point in the past. So seeing a new persona that didn't really get used at all the last time, it's good. It's nice to kind of see that change a little bit, you know what I mean? That is something that I sort of find, though, in a lot of Persona games, is that in spite of the fact that there are tons and tons of demons, there are some that are better than others, I find, in certain cases. I mean, you can make any demon good if you fuse them enough, but in terms of saving yourself time,
School fun.
it's,
It's been getting better, I guess.
in terms of, like, saving yourself time and getting the fusions that you want, sometimes it's just better to not worry too much about the fusions and just use the ones that you know will work. I'm going to try to do that, though, where I don't use too many things that I've used previously on some. Like, admittedly, a couple of the personas that I'm going to be using at the end of this game are ones that I know will work because I've already used them on my last playthrough, but I'm using a couple of newer ones, too, so.
Joker! Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away.
We will see how it all goes when we get that far.
Another top. Go down.
I was gonna say, it might not quite kill, but it's okay, we got him. If we had Nuke Boost, I wouldn't even have to worry, but, you know. Oh, speaking of Nuke Boost, hold on a second. Nice aluminum sheet. I need to fix Makoto's skills there. So let's see. Since she got a new skill. Actually, a couple people got new skills, I think, so it might be better to fix everybody's stuff there. Let's see. You're good. You're good. I already fixed you. You're good. Let's see. You're good. Excuse me. You're good. Smarikar was where it needed to be, so you're good. You're good. And you're good. Alright, cool. Yusuke, when do you get Masuku Kaja, by the way? Probably after Deadly Fury, and that'll be when I get rid of Speedmaster. So he might actually get it before the end of Sai's Palace, which would be nice, because I could always use the Masuku Kaja for the boss fight there. I think I'm going to be taking Yusuke into the boss fight, but I'm not 100% sure. Speaking of which, there's an EI Katana for him. If you don't want to use the Senryu Yakusha, you might want to use that instead. If it's anything like the EI Katana from Persona 4, which I'll be completely honest, I used for a large majority of the game myself. No, it is not quite as good as that one, because the one in Persona 4, it's one of the first weapons you can buy. You can buy it in the first dungeon, but it gives agility +3, and there are hardly any weapons for the main character in the first game, besides, I think, the Blade of Totsuga, or whatever it's called, the one that you get from beating the Reaper in Persona 4, that increase stats. And actually, I don't even know that the one that you get from beating the Reaper increases stats. I think it just increases your crit rate, which is good on its own, but yeah. Not too many weapons for the main character that increase any stats, and that's usually where I put my priorities when it comes to equipping my characters, is for stat increases.
Driving a car in the subway isn't something you get to do every day.
We've seen too many impossible things. Something like this isn't enough to surprise me anymore.
Makes sense. I was gonna say gotcha bitch, but Well, I almost didn't, so... I don't think this battle formation was ever a thing in the palace, though, right? So, I mean, I guess I can applaud them for using new formations and stuff, because it makes things a little more interesting, obviously. But it is kind of a dick move if you decide, hey, you know, I don't know too much about this game, but I want to use physical attacks. Although, it's not that much of a dick move, because then the first time you do that and you realize they repel everything and it almost kills you, well, yeah, that's not going to work out for you the next time. Speaking of which, I wonder how that would work in terms of, like if your partners have the Endure, or rather the Protect skill, and I just, like, say, used Swift Strike on a combination of Arahabakis and Giramekalas who repel that, and it just repels every hit back at me, would I just straight up die? Like, I don't know how that would work. There's a second rest area. Cool. Only 2 floors to go, and then we'll be to the next part, so...
Okay, let's take a break.
Would have been nice if they put this on the 10th floor, but, nah, well, then they would have had to make this area 14 floors probably instead of 13. 25. So everybody's fairly even on their levels regardless. Again, Akechi's over us on the level, but it's again, tricky to catch up with him until later, so... Like, if he's out of the party for a significant amount of time, then sure, you'll catch up with him, but... For now, he's a little higher leveled than all of us, so he'll have to be out of the party for a significant amount of time, and I don't know that I'll be doing that because he is useful as a party member, so... Oh, this is the same thing. Like, wait a minute, is this the same dialogue? Yep.
What are your thoughts?
And I think everyone's still good now that I've smoked a snuff soul.
Shall we go?
Actually, I don't think it's necessarily a cigarette, a snuff soul. I think it's more like chewing tobacco, if I'm being honest with you. But I don't know where I get that information from, though. I just think I remember that from someplace else, but I'm not 100% sure where. Yep, only a couple more floors to the end and then we'll be good. I probably will push all the way to the end of the thing to see if I can fast travel to it. I mean, it won't take that long, so... Ah, Kaiwan, we meet again. Now Okuninushi's got to take a back seat because the 1,000-headed snack needs to come and do some work.
Ooh, Joker, looking cool.
Let's go.
And I don't need a Kaiwan for anything, so goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
All right.
Huh? Done already? How disappointing.
Okay, that takes care of that now. Let's see, this looks like a dead end. Yep, cool. One less place to have to worry about exploring. Might start running into stuff like Skaha by now as well. Oh, yep, speak of the devil. Didn't even think about it. I'm just like, you know what, we're going to start running into everything that we would have fought in the puzzle area at the end of Okumura's Palace. And sure enough, here she is. Well, we'll kill her with physicals by the time we're done anyway, so no big deal. There we go. And assault dive. Whack. Okay, not quite enough. She might actually get a turn off. Morgana, Miracle Punch a go-go! Yeah, nice. The physical attack party, because if the rest of us can't kill them with physical attacks, well, Morgana will knock them down, and then, well, they're sure to die.
Piece of cake.
I could also be equipping the Venture Saver on him, because it'll make it a little easier to kill things that way, but... I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. I'll figure it out. That looks like a path. I don't know where this leads. I guess they both are a path. Doesn't matter, though, because I was going to say if we find the platform, such as, like, right there, it'll be fine, because then we can just teleport
so
there.
dark. I feel like my vision is getting worse. Don't push yourself. Let's let Oracle handle the searching.
Yeah, she's got this. She's got the night vision goggles after all, so. She can do it a little better than the rest of us can. That one path over by the thing there. Okay, so let's go back.
Damn it. All this bumping around is hurting my ass.
Skull, your posture is regrettable. Concentrate on sitting straight.
Ryuji, why is it that half of your comments when we come in here have something to do with your ass? It's like you're fixated on it, dude.
Expand my perspective. Fishing. Or perhaps gardening.
I can teach you gardening. We'll begin with lessons on soil.
Yeah, you can help out with Haru's confidant there, Yusuke, if you want to start with gardening, so.
I've got the advantage. Don't rush this.
Can do. We'll just do the same thing we've been doing. It works, so why switch it? Throwing marbles just seems to work against these guys. So. Marbles and arrows o' light.
You're looking cool.
This is Ni no Kuni. Spells pretty good in that game. Then again, the way that I play Ni no Kuni might be a little bit different from the way that other people play, because I feel like a lot of people and a lot of websites kind of focus more on the using skills that do all of the damage in Ni no Kuni. I personally prefer to focus on the skills that let you hit an enemy with an element that they're weak to by using just a little bit of your MP and then being able to run away like instantaneously. So that's the way that I usually play Ni no Kuni. I usually focus on the lower MP spells like Snowball and Water Bomb, Fling Flame, the ones that have very little cooldown time that you can just sort of spam over and over again, you know. I don't know that that's the most ideal way to play, but when we eventually play Ni no Kuni, because I, again, have 1,000 games that I want to play, basically, for this channel at some point. But when we eventually play Ni no Kuni, that's probably how I'll be playing it, is I'll be focusing more on those lower-end skills. It's also easier, honestly, to focus on those lower-end skills, because you can get gems for them a lot easier than the other ones, so... Well, they're despairing, so this is gonna be cake. But show them the way, Ananta. Let them rest under the branches of your body, I guess. Give them a heat wave, Yusuke. Nice. I could have rising slashed Skaha here, but she's gonna die anyway, so it's not urgent that I do things like that.
Well, on to the next triumph.
Just like I thought.
Sweet, man, that's a lot of experience. Morgana and Yusuke got a level. Ryuji must be like right on the cusp, because they were about even on their stuff. And we're level 47. We're actually getting closer to the level 49 than I thought we'd get today. The level 49 personas that I was talking about possibly using. How close are you, Ryuji, to getting in there? 176. Okay, well that's fine.
There's a chest. Joker, let's open it.
There's actually 2 of them, so let's open both of them. I can use my lockpicks fairly freely now because I can make the Eternal Lockpick in class the next time, so that'll be good. Some Groove Gold as well. By the way, oh, okay, it's down that way. I was gonna say, I didn't check where the thing is here.
Let's burn this place up.
Does Mona even have an accelerator?
No, he doesn't have a sprint button, because otherwise sometimes I might be using it, but yeah, no sprint button. Wow. Might as well just attack there.
Leave it to me.
Nice. Nice position hack for us. We'll just give them a quick all-out attack, and then Okuninushi can clean up the mess. Or we could just kill them. That also works. Damn. We strong. There's Ryuji's level. That means that Anne, Makoto, and Haru shouldn't be far behind. So there's some more whole gold. Here's the area that we need to go to do the request. And then we'll just explore the rest of the area when we're done. But this is the last request, so we actually flew through the rest of this through the path of Caddyshack there a lot quicker than I figured we were gonna. So that's good. That's good. I'm glad that we're getting it all done quicker. This next boss is weak to fire, according to my notes. So I'm gonna bring Anne into the party. We'll just have girls' night out for this last one. You know, besides Saizo and probably Morgana because he's driving. He's the car. So it's not so girls' night out as it might think. Well, yeah, she's a helicopter parent and she's very angry at everyone. So let's just, yeah, change her warped perspective on everything. So that Shinya has a mother that he can look up to with pride and honor once more. Lots of parents treating their kids like shit today in Mementos, like in the game today. By that I mean in the requests that we had over the past couple of days worth of Mementos requests. Lots of bad parenting going on. I do not approve. Well, at least you're not Kana's parents, because then I could say how lewd, but yeah, you're making your son suffer. I don't care that you think that way, that's fine, you can have your own opinion on that, but your son is suffering because of your opinion, so you need to stop. Well, you can be strong without being warped about it. Why did none of them listen to reason? I don't think we've seen this persona just yet. Do we see it in the next dungeon? I think we see it in the dungeon after the next dungeon. Well, actually, by what I mean by that is, like, Sai's Palace is the next dungeon, because we haven't gone there yet, and then the dungeon after that is where we see this persona. Well, I disagree. Shinya's mother, I don't remember her full name. Probably because you hear it once and then it doesn't matter anymore because you just come in here and kick her ass, so. Queen Maba Gogo. She hasn't had too much time to shine today, but we're gonna change that right now. Man, she's got a lot of HP, holy shit. Hopefully this won't be too terribly difficult. Yeah, that's a lot of, oh my god. Also, we're all asleep. That's not good either. Let's see what she does here. At least we're getting a lot of our stuff. Oh my god, okay. I was gonna say, that could be a problem. Especially if she does that. Okay, well, Haru's got fast heal, so that'll make things a little easier. Charge is gonna be a problem. How about this? We'll see if we can get Tetrakarn up so that she can just smack herself silly. Here. Yeah, full party sleep or confusion is super annoying. Definitely not my favorite thing in the world. I'm gonna need to get her attack down pretty soon in defense and stuff, but we'll worry about that in a moment. First things first, let's do this. Come on, hit me. No, not her. Oh my god. Well, that ain't good. Yeah, we can do this with Makoto. Where's my... Yeah, we can use Bomb of Life. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, and we'll just put Tetrakarn on everybody. How about that? Nearly cost you a game over more than once. Well, that ain't good. Why don't we... Let's get her knocked down first, and then I'm not going to use the baton, or the all-out attack. I'm going to use Terranda to make sure that she has no attack, so she doesn't kill the crap out of us the next time.
Support's on the way.
Sweet, thanks, Futaba. And, how about more ointment? Just throw all the ointment. How about that? Here you go, Anne. Hopefully she doesn't hit Makoto here. Okay, well, at least it's only one person this time, so that's fine. And there we go. We'll use Amrita drop, and then we'll just start doing other things to her. Yep, there we go. So how about we do this to knock her down, and then I will pass the baton along, and we'll get Rakunda on her, so that way we're in a little bit better shape. If she just uses Lullaby and then physical attacks, I'll be fine, because I'll just keep getting Ointment or Tetrakarn up on people. Like, that's cool with me. This isn't the person I wanted. Hold on. Technical difficulties, stand by.
Alright.
There we go. I'll probably get Masuka Kaja up on this turn as well, so that way everybody has a good chance to hit.
There.
There we go. Gonna Lullaby again. Vorpal Blade. Oh my god. Well, that'll work. That will work. Yeah, let's do some physical ointment. I don't know what was going on with Makoto's body there just now, but whatever. It all works. Tetrakarn. Some more ointment, man. I'm glad I got all this ointment. It's gonna come in handy here. All the ointment. Throw all the ointment. Nope. That friggin' chance, lady. Okay, now that she's only attacking singular people, I think we can actually start to do other things here. Let's do a Diorama just to top everybody off. We'll get another Tetrakarn up on Saizo there since she used it on him there. And then Anne and Saizo can start just beating the shit out of her with fire attacks now. Her attack isn't really important to me anymore because I have Tetrakarn, so that'll work out for me. I think, honestly, we'll just do better spamming fire spells, so that's what I'm going to do. There we go. That's better than the all-out attack would have been. I did get Masuka Kaja up, didn't I? I don't know. I could actually, I can check. Let's see. Where's it? Here we go. Yeah, I got Masuka Kaja on everybody. Okay. Well, not you. Let's go over to Queen Mob instead. Where are you? There you are. Actually, I'll concentrate this turn. Because then I'll do massive damage next turn with it, so. One-shot kill, that's gonna hurt you, not me, so. That actually did tons of damage compared to the other ones, holy crap. Might want to use something to restore SP there. Here, have your Sakura candy, Haru. That'll probably help you a little bit. There you go. Who's got Tetrakarn? So you just got it taken off, so we'll do this. There you go. And then we'll do this. It's too bad Anne doesn't have Concentrate yet, because this would have hurt like hell, but that's okay. We'll make it all work. We'll make it all work. Yeah, I need a Masuka Kaja again at some point, but we'll do it after this. Nice. And she's burned, sweet, so that'll really help, because she'll take tons of damage after this from that. Oh my god, she's almost dead. She's almost dead. The burn will never kill her, but the rest will kill her. So let's just do this. Everybody kill her. Nice. And the technical from the nuke was because of the burning, so that really worked out. That worked out nicely. That was good. I liked that. That fight was spooky for a second, but then I figured out the way to take it down, and then it was good. Good fight, though. Look at all them levels. Everybody got a level. Sweet.
All right. Level up.
All the way to 48 with Saizo and I think Futaba as well, and then everybody else is at least 47. Akechi's up to 48 too, I think. Or maybe he was 48. I don't remember. Either way, we're going to find out in a second because we got new skills to play with here. Ryuji got Deathbound. We're going to get rid of it because it's not as good as Swift Strike. He'll get Electric Boost at 49, which we'll just replace Shock Boost with. He never gets Electric Amp, though, if I remember right, so we're not going to really need to bother with that. That's why I have Personas in my stock that I'm going to have Electric Boost on, and Electric Amp eventually, because Ryuji doesn't get it. Similarly to how Yusuke doesn't get an ice boost of any kind. I think he might get ice boost, but I don't think so. I don't think he gets ice boost, ice amp, or freeze boost, which is kind of crappy. Oh well. And of course, after I need it, Anne gets Agitine from a level up, so straight upgrade to Agilao, so let's just replace that. There we go. She'll get burn boost at the next level. I probably won't be taking that. I will, however, be taking Concentrate in place of Terrunda once we get that, so... Excuse me. So that'll be how that goes. I think she just gained 2 levels because she just got stats all around, so that's good.
I'd like to try this skill soon.
And Yusuke gets Deadly Fury, which is a straight upgrade to Rising Slash, so let's give him that. He'll get Masuka Kaja at 49. He'll definitely get it soon. And Akechi gets Aiga Yan, which is the straight upgrade to Aiga, so let's just get rid of that. He'll get Attack Master at 50. That's what he gets. Okay, so we'll just replace Kuga with Attack Master when he gets that. And then he'll be good to go. Samarakarm must be his skill that he gets after that, so... How do you like me now, Shinya's mom? Well then, why don't you show them the error of their ways by just straight up being proud of yourself and showing it? Like, yeah, you have your son. You have something to be proud of. It was like he was there all along because he kind of was. That's all it is. And for defeating Shinya's mom, we get a Soma, which will let us fill all of our, I think it's HP and SP up for one party member, so that's pretty good. Or maybe it's all party members, I don't remember. We'll find out in a second because I'm going to check. So one mother today gave us a bead chain and another one gave us a Soma, so that's not bad. Yeah, let's keep going. Just go the next couple of floors and then we'll be done with Caddyshack there. So Soma, where are you? There you are. Fully restores HP and SP to all allies. It's a big old Mega Elixir, so we're going to hold on to that until just the precise moment. So, ever since I played Chrono Trigger for the stream, I've been kind of more okay with using Mega Elixirs because, I mean, in Chrono Trigger, how many of them did you get? You know what I mean? So I've been okay with using them at the precise moments that they need to be used, even though they're, you know, you get very few of them. So, Morgana 70 and 61. Yeah, Guy's Night Out again. Yeah, we'll just do this. Again, Akechi is a higher level than everyone. Yeah, he's still higher than Saizo, so we'll just keep this going. And actually, let me top everybody off in this party since we're all, and in the other party since we all could use a little bit of help. But we're almost done, so we won't really need to worry about restoring SP at this point because we won't need to do that before the end of the dungeon. After this, there's only one more floor that's got any enemies on it, so we'll be fine. Are they both sparing? I don't think so. Ah, whatever. You guys are weak to Sai, right? Yeah. Cool. Get him, Okuninushi! Nice. Reinforcements. And by that I mean Koinor. Great. Well, we can take care of this too. I've got just the thing. Who'd have thought it? Golden crowns that were probably worn by some European king at some point can be destroyed by explosions. Nuclear explosions, for that matter.
Okay.
I never would have guessed. Ooh, there's 2 of them. Gotta be careful here. There we go. This is a dead end. Alright. That's Shadow over there respawned, but that's fine. This guy's dead. And we should be getting close. There's a chest. Let's grab this. Not bump Morgana's face on it again. Is that a... We've got rune dresses for everybody, right? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, is that a thing that we could have gotten, like later? But no, it's just the same thing that we have currently.
I see.
What are you trying to say? Did somebody get murdered here, or what? Anyway, this next floor is the last floor in Caddyshack before the end of it, so we'll just get down to the end. There will be the next time we go to Mementos, there will be a boss on Caddyshack floor 13 that we can fight, so then we'll be able to go from there. You're right. Morgana's got to be having a hell of a time doing all this, so... But yeah, this stream, and probably the next couple of streams, and also the last stream, obviously, are going to be pretty chock full of a lot of fighting. And unfortunately, it's going to kind of be that way for the next time we have somebody to target as well. Because the way that I planned everything... Let me just double check, actually, before I say that. The way that I planned everything the last time, or for the next dungeon, is that we would do... The palace would be a 2-day thing again. There isn't an obstacle next time, but the next time we go to a dungeon, it's really frickin' long, so I'm going to split it up into 2 days. Then we'll be going to the batting cages for 1 day in between. Then we'll be going to Mementos to take care of a bunch of other requests, and then we'll be finishing by taking the heart of our next target after Sai. This formation's a little bit wonky. I don't want to do this. How about we do this? Might get bounced off for the other guys, so they'll block it. That's fine. Because I'll get a 1 more out of it. And then you can do this. There we go.
This is my other self.
Very nicely done.
You're pretty good, Bugs. Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away.
And here we go again. Koinors, they're coming out of nowhere, man. They're everywhere today.
Go down.
This place has got gold coming out of the woodwork.
On to the next
Wouldn't
try.
mind living here if I could just, well, not living here so much as just extracting all of the money from it, so.
Okay.
Another tin clasps, not that we need those now.
Shadow defeated. That was easy, huh?
Let's see. Okay. A little further and we should be done with this area. Thankfully, it's all basically one path, so. For this one, anyway. Wow. Hello there, I didn't see you. For a moment.
Enemies. Don't worry though. They're no big deal.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I've got this guy on the job.
Ooh, Joker.
Nice.
You're looking cool.
Serves you right.
Beat him up.
And Futaba made it to 48, nice. So she needs, I think, 1 more level, and then she will get her her next skill, which is the one I think that recovers SP. And she just refreshed the floor, so I guess I could just go pick up the treasures along the way. There won't be any shadows respawning, so that's a good thing. I think that was it, though. So let's just go. Let's just go before the Reaper gets here.
School life is thief life.
Damn right.
Student or thief, it makes no difference in art.
I don't think that was what she was talking about, Yusuke. I think she was talking about being able to, you know, actually do what she wants to do in both scenarios. It's difficult to balance it. Oh, this formation again.
Now just don't lose.
I think we'll just do it the same we did last time.
Kurinushi.
Except I won't use Masayo this time, since it's only good on 1 target.
Right off their feet. Joker.
And then just whap!
Nice. Joker
Damn,
took
missed
one
one.
out.
I missed one, that's no good.
Someone finish it.
There we go. Swift strike, a go-go!
This up.
I missed another one. That's no good. When you wish upon a star, he gives me the goods. A life stone. Well, it's better than nothing.
Victory is ours.
You guys need to learn to aim
Good work,
a little
everyone.
bit. It's okay, though. We're good.
Okay.
And down here. Oh, actually, before we do that, hold on. Let's not leave everybody hurting there. That wouldn't exactly be good. That doesn't look like... Actually, this is a dead end. Yep, so just a little further after this and we should be gone. Wow.
Be careful. There's a strong.
Yep, it's a strong one, and we missed again, but we... Not so strong, though, when I bullet hail! Sweet. Take a chunk out of their HP there. I kind of wish Haru was here so she could grenade launcher the shit out of them, but it's okay. We have Morgana, so he could just... Well, no, because Skahak there kind of eats up Garulas for breakfast, so that's no good. I could do this. We'll have you do 2 of them. The Lilims, that is. You could take that out of context, too. So you take care of 2 of the Lilims there, then we'll pass to Morgana to have him take care of the other 2. Because they are weak to wind, right? I'm not just imagining things. Yep, okay. Pass to Morgana. Take care of the other 2 Lilims. This. How does Ryuji even use bullet hail with a pump shotgun? How does Haru even use bullet hail with a grenade launcher? So it's a question that I don't think there's a good answer for. It's a game mechanic is basically what I'm saying. I have no idea, but it works, I suppose. And let's try out Deadly Fury. On a double baton pass, if we would have hit, it probably would have done a shitload of damage, but unfortunately not the case. But Tempest Slash did good damage, so... How did both of them use it? I couldn't tell you, Conquer. I have no idea. Show me the money. Yeah, that's not bad. Goodbye, Skahak. I was considering using you, but I never ended up using you. Maybe we'll use her on a different Persona game. I think she's pretty high leveled in Persona 3 and 4, so that'll probably do okay for us.
All right.
Still don't know how to pronounce her name, though, so that might deter me from doing so. That's the platform right there, more than likely. Here's a treasure chest. Another rune dress for us. Good. Let's go beat this shadow. Wow. Beat this shadow up. Ooh. There we go. And then we'll take that treasure chest and we'll be done. Here we go again! I still love Yusuke's assault rifle just raining bullets everywhere there. It's just funny to me. That'll work okay for us. Good. Getting some reserve backup. Okay, go for it, Ann. Bang! Nice shot. So that was the reserve backup there. It'll occasionally happen where instead of the party members that are active backing you up and knocking the enemy down, your party members that are in reserve will pop in, back you up by shooting them down. So
Okay.
either way, it works.
I didn't stand a chance. Bored now. Go find a strong enemy.
Well, we'll find a stronger enemy when we go into Sai's palace there, Futaba. Don't you worry about that. Some of the enemies in her palace can get kind of nasty, but we'll figure things out. Okay, let's go down all the way to the end here of Caddyshack. See if we can fast travel to and from it. Again, I don't think you can fast travel to it until the door is ready to be opened, which it isn't at this point, I don't think. I guess we could find out. Well, first of all... Oh, I can travel here. I thought that wasn't the case on an earlier part of the stream through. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now because we can, in fact, travel here. Let's see if we can open this one up. Probably not, because I don't think it opens up until the next dungeon. Yeah. No good. Yep, so we've gone as far as we can go in Mementos now, so this door is locked. But we will figure out how we can unlock it later. And actually, since I can travel straight to this area, that'll be good for when we come back in here the next time we're in Mementos, because there's only a couple of requests that we need to get done, and all of those are going to be either on Xeriath or Caddyshack, so it'll work in our favor. There is one on the next path, but I'm not going to say what the next path is just yet, because it's not something that's important at this point. Anyway, let me cross off my notes that we've done so far. I hope this pen isn't running out of ink. That would make me sad, because it's a pen that I got at work. Again, you can't beat free, so, you know. Okay, we're not quite 49 yet, so I can't fuse all of the ridiculously good stuff that I could fuse at 49, but probably we'll get to level 50 fairly shortly, and then once we get to that point, not only can I fuse the rank 9 thing for the Strength Confidant there, I'll also be very close to being able to fuse the thing for rank 10, and I'll be able to fuse our next Ice Persona, our next Starter Persona, and our actually Ultimate Light Persona that I'm going to be fusing very shortly, along with another Status Persona. So we'll worry about that once we get into Size Palace, which will happen very shortly. But first things first, is anything in here that I don't want to be registered? Maybe that Arahabaki, and that's about it. Let's, excuse me, go in here.
Do you need something?
We'll register things, and then we'll go from there. I should probably strengthen something with Arahabaki, though, because I need to get a Hecaton Kairez for, not only for EY, but also for strengthening...
How goes the rehabilitation?
We're strengthening Valkyrie tomorrow, so...
You'd like to read here.
Arahabaki. This is just the one that I just got, right? Yep, that's exactly it. Okay, so we'll register.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. There we go. So... Who do I strengthen with the Arahabaki? Or actually, is there anything you can turn into that'd be decent? Top Swan.
I guess it'll give you some protection.
Evade Wind. Well, I only have one black robe, so I don't know if I want to do that. To evade wind like, well, the wind. Unfortunately, there aren't any female party members that are weak to wind, so that doesn't really help that much. Official's robe, evade curse. Hi. Well, that would be good for Akechi there. Again, if I had more than one black robe, this would probably work out. The only thing with black robes is that you don't really get that many of them unless you repair the laptop and then you go from there, because they're available on the website that you can access on the laptop once you repair it. So and then you get it within a couple of days in game. But I only need one anyway, so it's not a big deal. Anything I want? What does Stone of Scone get me?
It appears it will be
Endurance +3 and reduced physical damage. That's probably one of the worst ones, so that's no good. Well, alright then. That's fine. We'll just strengthen Kushinada with Kushinada Hime with Rahabaki, so I can grab Hecaton Kairez again.
That will do.
30,000. That's like almost 2 levels, isn't it? Well, I'm okay with that. The stats that she's getting are fine.
This is what the persona shall be. Let these powers unite.
Sorry, Rahabaki, your eyes are not going to feel any better anytime soon because you're about to be sacrificed into something. At least it's not like the sacrifices in Nocturne where they stab you with a bunch of soul knives or whatever, and then you just end up in the fusion. That's gotta suck. Makara Karn. Honestly, I kind of like Kushinada Hime's moveset how it is. Like, all of these things are either good for her or going to be used in fusion material shortly. So, I mean, I could get rid of Nullfire, but again, it's going to be used in fusion material soon. So, let's just not. Okay, that frees up a slot. Let's go grab Hecaton Kairez after I register Kushinada Hime again.
Read here.
Where are you? And actually, we're almost at a high enough level to summon our first DLC persona. I'm not going to be summoning Tsukiyomi or any of the other DLC personas until I'm the level that they are. Just to be fair, like, I don't want to grab Tsukiyomi at like level 8 or something ridiculous like that, where I could just steamroll the entire game with his physical attacks. Because the thing with physical attacks in this game is that they're based on a percentage of your maximum HP. So if you're a low level and a persona has a good physical skill like Vorpal Blade or something like that, like that's one of the most powerful attack all physical skills in the game. And you can do it without it being a huge cost to you. I mean, obviously you will have to restore your HP, but yeah, it's not that big of a deal, really. I know, let's grab Hecaton Kairez. Like, I mean, look.
Is this what you want?
So there, Tsukiyomi it doesn't have Vorpal Blade, but it has Myriad Slashes, which is kind of ridiculous for early in the game. It says 79 HP right now, but at the beginning of the game, you'd maybe sacrifice 20 HP or 25 to use it. That's crazy. So... yeah, New Game Plus Merciless difficulty might be a different story. Then I'll be summoning things that are higher than my level, more than likely, to get through it a little bit easier. But on Fresh Game, I'm gonna hold off. It'll just be easier for myself that way.
It is time, inmate.
Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, let's get out of Mementos now that all of our requests are finished. Correct? Yep, all the requests we had in here are done. We need to go reap the fruits of our labor now by going and, well, first we're going to check in with EY to make sure he hasn't gotten shot by Suda yet. Then once we're done with that, we will, after the palace tomorrow and the next day, we'll go see Oya and Shihaya. Then we'll see Hifumi on the 16th and Futaba, and we'll see Shinya and Mishima on the 17th. And then all the requests that we had from Confidants will be turned in, ready to go. They'll all be ready to rank up, and everybody will be fairly close to being done by that point. Because these two are automatic. Haru still needs points to get there, but she's pretty easy to max out. Sojiro we need to hang out with one more time. Probably won't happen until after Sai's Palace, though. This is automatic. Futaba will be rank 8, Chihaya will be rank 8, the Twin Wardens are not automatic, but they don't require time being spent. EY will be 8, Oya will be 8, Shinya will be 9, Hifumi will be 8, and Mishima will be 8. So we'll be in good shape, and size is automatic, obviously. So we'll be in good shape in terms of our confidants once we're done here. It's as Conker said previously, we'll definitely have some spare time by the time we're done.
I should write something.
So... but I do have to remember to go and get a massage from Kawakami when I get out of here, so that's what I'm going to go do now. Yeah, let's regroup for now, since we're as far as we can go in Mementos anyway. Man, that's a whole lot of stuff to do there. But we got it done, so that's good. Less to worry about the next time we come in here.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
Yeah, we don't need to look at that Morgana. Unfortunately, it's not anything that I'm actually concerned with.
Hey.
Okay, so let's get a massage from Kawakami.
What?
So that we can go out. You worked in Victoria? Are you talking about Canada or what? Because I know where Victoria is in Canada because I actually kind of... I did some research on it for Mass Effect when I was doing that for Vanessa Shepard, but the character that I created for my Mass Effect playthrough. But I also almost kind of want to live there now, honestly. I've kind of convinced myself that it's a good place to live.
How's
So.
the pressure, Master?
Well, as long as it allows me to get my energy back, I'll be good.
Master?
Yep, works for me.
Oh.
See you later.
Alright, later, Kawakami. Thanks for the massage. I would ask if she wanted me to pay her for it, but she's probably got a windfall now with her, with all the money that she's saved from those guys that she was being extorted by, giving it back to her. So, she's probably fine now. Alright, Morgana, come on, we're going out. Gotta go make sure EY hasn't gotten killed by frankly, a guy in the Yakuza who thinks his shit don't stink, so. Let's go take care of that. Yeah, everybody's coughing and everything like that while they're out there. I gotta be careful. I need one of those masks, man, that everybody's got on so that I don't just... not only so that I don't spread any potential germs that I have around, but also so that people with other germs don't get them all over me. Maybe it's good that I chose to spend the vast majority of flu season not in the public eye. I mean, because it means that I'll have less of a chance of catching something. So that'll work for me. Okay, we don't need affinity reading for this one because, like I said before, EY has a rank in between where you have to hang out with him somewhere, so... Untouchable. We'll probably sell the stuff that we got here first before we hang out with him, so... Something crazy happened. Well, actually, you know what? We'll sell the stuff to him tomorrow before we go to the palace. How about that? Let's see what's up. Well, that was quick. He chickened out already? Man. Yeah, exactly, Conquer. He's immune to IRL status ailments. So, we have Hecaton Kyrez, so let's hang out.
Good.
Alright. Come to the back where the germs can't get to me.
Actually,
And why is that? Really? And by a while back, you mean like earlier today, or? Wow. Maybe he went underground. That was pretty quick, EY. I mean, it was like that. Maybe he went home to the Yakuza and they were like, "We know what you've done." Yeah, I have no idea. It's the only honest answer I can give you. I'm just saying, man, I wouldn't know anything about you guys' relationship, so. True.
that's right.
Well, I mean, that part of the deal might be over, but I'm still here for the guns, man.
Yo.
I think EY misses me. I might consider it, yeah. It says 2-2 on here, but I feel like if you pay me well might be a better thing. Well, you know what, I'll just say this one and see what it gets me. He misses me, but I want to come back too, so. That's fine, I don't mind. Well, hey, he said my first name. How about that? Finally got some respect around here. So for driving off Suda and making sure that EY and Kaoru are safe from the clutches of the corrupt Yakuza member, we get rank 8 of the Hanged Man Confidant, and I just bumped the mic stand, sorry. But alright, cool.
All right.
Good.
How are we gonna get rid of the prototypes, though? Like, where are we gonna... Oh, okay, so we're just gonna turn them into parts before we send them out. I'm gonna be here for a while then, aren't I? Well, we got some proficiency out of it, not that we needed it, but you know. Right, exactly, Conquer.
All right.
I didn't exactly get paid for this job, but I mean, he paid me back in Confidant, I guess, so in Confidant points and high Arcana bursts, so I suppose that could be considered a form of payment? Not the payment that probably most people are looking for, though. There's probably only a select few number of people that would do this job the kind of pro bono way that I'm doing it, so. No, we got a seat. Cool. We read Batting Science, so let's start reading The Great Thief. Hopefully we'll be able to finish that off soon. Because it'll be the last book that we're reading on the rest of the this new game cycle, that is. Well, yeah, he is kind of the reason we're all here, Morgana, so in a sense, literally and figuratively, so.
Hey, hey.
Not quite done with my own book yet, damn it. It's okay. We'll get it done. Just not yet. Excuse me. Man. Okay, well, we got 6 days left, and apparently the flu that's going around is terrible this year. It makes everyone depressed and despairing, so that's no
I
good.
should write something.
But we can take care of that because we won't need to worry about it. Okay, so let's go sell off our excess materials from Mementos today. I need to go and speak with Chihaya as well. We could get a money reading today, but I actually need an affinity reading for Oya, because we're going to hang out with her once we're done with the palace today. And I want to make absolutely 100% sure that we get her to rank 9 today. Well, available for rank 9 today. Like, not only get her rank 8, but also make sure that she's ready for rank 9, because I have extra time to hang out with her, but I'd like to keep that last week of time that we should have of spare time open, because I'd like to just hang out with my confidants and work at Crossroads and date the person I'm going to be romantic with and blah, blah, blah. All that sappy, cheesy end-of-game stuff that you can do because you have free time rather than trying to, like, squeeze in confidants instead. So let's go take care of all that junk, and then once we're done with that, we will go and do other things. We'll go in the palace, we'll strengthen Valkyrie with Hecaton Kyrez, and then we'll go from there. I don't think, did anybody send me a thing to say that we should go to the palace? I don't think so. So I'm gonna have to pay both ways either way here. Or you know what? I could just get a reading tonight when I come back from the I don't know though. It might be raining. I don't want to take that chance. And besides, it doesn't matter how much money I spend because I'm about to go and get a ton of money anyway, so from just selling off the raw materials from Mementos. So I'll just go and pay my way through it this way. Pay through the nose. Well, we'll tell you what that means in about 1 day, Chihaya, but can't do it during the daytime because we can't hang out with you during the day, unfortunately. All right, affinity reading. I can think of just that person. Yep, sounds good. I wonder if she has any special dialogue if you do an affinity reading specifically with Chihaya.
Here we go.
Here I go. She'd be like, oh, you want to get closer to me? I mean, okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. So now we hang out tonight. Her points will be worth,
What do you think?
well, more points, so that's good. And I mean, just for safety, I also can do affinity readings on other days because I have those calling postcards that I could send to people if I really wanted to, like if I was really stuck for some, like, getting some stuff done. I could just send those, but yeah, I'll worry about that if I actually need to do that. Because I don't know that I actually need to do that just yet, so I'll just hold off on that.
Not give that shit to my customers.
I could use a Dusk Mask if you've got one.
Yo. Okay.
But first, here's $138,500 worth of gold, silver, and copper, so I'm sure you'll find some use for
That's
this.
fine.
Wonder if he ever wonders where I get all this stuff from.
You should be
Probably.
grateful.
Get to, yeah, I can
Guess
kind of
that's
for
fine.
you. We'll keep the Prophet's Hand as well, since it's not really something that's like sellable for very much. Let's see. Well, yeah, that's true. That is true. She doesn't specifically tell you to say it out loud, so that makes sense.
You should be
So let's
grateful.
sell that and
Guess that's
that
fine.
and
You
that.
should be grateful.
And we don't need any more of these unless I feel like
fine.
cross-dressing, which obviously Saizo doesn't want to do for me yet. God damn it. He'll do it in frickin' Dancing in Starlight, but he won't do it here. It sucks.
I guess that's
Oh
fine.
well. We don't need this Vigor Sash. It does sell for a pretty penny though, so that's
You
good.
should be grateful.
We could sell one of the Koinors, but nah, we won't do that. Yeah, probably Conquer. He seems like that sort of a chap, a gentleman and a scholar. He's just like, man, I don't care. I'll sell it to other people that need this stuff. We can sell an Anger Bandana. I'm never gonna use this. So the Koinors I'll use though for the boss fights coming up with Akechi, but yeah, not gonna need it for other things just yet. Sell the Life Stones. We don't need them for negotiation in this game, unlike in Nocturne, so we'll worry about that. I need to go to Dr. Takemi as well to do a couple things with that. The Soma, by the way, which I think we've had one before, but it sells for 50k. So if you really need the money at this point, I suppose you could sell it, but why would you need the money at this point? You know what I mean? Like, you should have plenty of money by now. Cyclone Magatama does that. 5-inch nail is like an Ma Aha spell. I don't need that anymore. And I think we're good.
Come again.
Thanks, EY. Let's go get some stuff from Dr. Takemi. I might buy like a ton more ointments since that totally worked out the last time. I mean, having Tetrakarn and Makarakarn would help as well, but I might buy a few more than just the 10 there. I might buy to like 20, just so that I have them. Yeah, that is true. Some of the stuff from Okumura's Palace might be a little hard to come by, so. We got our affinity reading instead of a money reading. It's unfortunate, but that's okay. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get a money reading for Size Palace there because I think, if I remember right, because I think the way that Size Palace works is you reach the obstacle, and then after the obstacle, like, you can go do whatever you want in the evening, but the next day is taken up by getting over that obstacle, and then you're immediately thrown back into the palace. So I don't think you get an option to even attempt to work on that, so... are you selling? I think you only sell this stuff on the legendary one on weekends and stuff. Yeah. Well, we don't need that. We're good. Hey, Dr. Takemi, you got some... Oh, that's why it's so bad, because the vaccine wasn't effective. That's no good. I'd like to buy something.
Please head to the exam room.
Okay, so we've got the accessories that we need, so let's just buy the items. Honestly, I could probably buy to 20 of like all of my stuff here, but yeah, I figure it makes it more challenging to not have like 70 bajillion items to just fall back on if I really need them, you know what I mean? Buy 2 of these, buy 10 of these. That's fine. I guess I could buy up to 10 of these, not that they're going to be used at all for me, but, you know, it's there. Then there's the homunculi, which I could, I guess, buy, but nah, it's not that big of a deal. These are a little too expensive for my taste. Okay, that should be fine. I know, I'm hoarding a ton of money, I know. It's it will come in handy later when we do some fusions at the end of the game, so... I don't know exactly how much we'll need. I don't know if we'll need as much as I had the last time, because last time I played the game, I like maxed out my cash a couple of times in the game because I just...
Let's do it.
I did more money grinding than I'm doing on this file, but... Oh well. Nope, no catnaps today. Let's meet up with the others. We got to go to the palace, because they're going to be like, there's only 6 days left, we're going to die. We'll be fine.
Is everyone here?
See, what did I say? Of course they were going to be doing that. Alright, well, we don't need to hold a meeting, we can just jump right into the palace from here. So, while it's jumping in, I'm going to go and get a quick drink of water, and I'm probably going to use the restroom. So you guys can just enjoy the music at Size Palace when I jump everybody into there. So give me a couple of minutes, I will be right back.
Yes, let us go.
This sense of anxiety and excitement, it is addictive.
apparently I dropped 23 frames at some point. I wonder when that happened. Oh, I kind of need to get the controller. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Alright, time back. Yeah, I don't doubt it, Conquer. It costs a lot of money to do some of the fusions at the end of the game, so... I was saying previously that we might go for 100% Compendium at some point, but to be honest with you, I kind of don't know at this point. I might fuse like some of the ones that you can only gain access to on at the very end of the game because of maxing out certain confidants, but I might also wait. I'm not 100% sure on how I'm going to handle that just yet. What personas do we fight in this place? Let me find out. Hang on, I'm going to exit out of chat for 2 seconds just to find out what we are going to fight in here. Persona 5, Size Palace. Sainijima's Casino. We will fight. Hello. Come on, webpage, load up. Ooh,
here you go.
Gave me bits. Hold on. Garvin, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You must have watched a ton of ads, man. Ooh, and you said something too. Hold on. Be right there. Yeah, it definitely does cost a lot. But yeah, Carbon, thank you for all the bits. I appreciate it. So, we're fighting Osei, who's weak to light, Rongda, electricity, Queen Mob we have. So I could find out what she's weak to. Wind. So like a combination of everything, basically. Kikuri Hime, I don't know. Unicorn, I don't know. Kushinada Hime will be fighting as well. Where's she at? She's in here somewhere. There she is. Nuclear. Power. And Kumbanda. Ice. Power's weak to guns and darkness. Norn is weak to nothing. Valkyrie's weak to nothing. Orlov is the treasure demon, and Ganesha. I didn't see what else you said after you said you're not complaining though, Carbon. If that's concerning the ads, I appreciated you doing that though, so. Ganesha's weak to Sai, so. There we go, back in the chat. So it's just a combination of everything, really. So I'll just, I don't know, I'll just switch people in and out of the party as I need them to be. But we'll definitely start with Makoto and Akechi in the party because both of them are probably the ones that are most affected by this whole dealie. So we'll go with Morgana, Makoto, Akechi. That seems to work okay. So. Oh, you only watched one ad and it gave you 50 bits? That's impressive. Not bad at all. Let's see, so when I hang out after this, I'm gonna need to have, oops, menu. Fortune, I've got. This is between now and the end of Size Palace. We need Fortune. Hermit, I've got in Kumbanta. Star, I don't have, or no, I do have. Ananta's right there. That's fine. And then Tower, I don't have, but I'll have a spare slot once I'm done strengthening with Hecaton Kairos today. Okay, that'll be cool, Carbon. However you want to do it, man. Whatever you want to do, I appreciate it, so. No problem at all. Because every dollar will help, basically. So every cent, every dollar, all of that will help to get me closer to that $100 first payout so that Twitch can get off my back about it. They haven't said anything yet because it's only been like a month, but if we get to like the 10 or 11 month period where they haven't paid me anything, they're going to start sending me messages saying, hey, you haven't made $100 yet, pretty soon we're going to stop this and charge you a fee. It's not going to matter that much, but you know, if we get to that point, it's less of a hassle in the long run. I'm sure we'll get to it, though. I mean, just based on the number of bits and everything that people have donated in just the first month, which, again, I totally appreciate all of the help. We'll get to that payout. Probably, we might get like 1 or 2 payouts in the next year, I'm thinking, so. And by, of course, I mean I will get 1 or 2 payouts. But I would, however, like to pay that back in some way to people. I'd like to maybe pay it back by investing in like better equipment or purchasing other games for the stream or something like that. So that's probably just where the money's going to end up going.
Registration?
Is in
You'd like to register
ensuring
this?
that we have a higher quality, better stream overall.
The inmate needs our guidance.
Because as charming as I'd like to believe that I am, I can only do so much without the proper equipment. So
That will do.
yes, that will do. That might actually even be 2 levels, but that'll be fine. Because, as you can see, there's only 1 skill that's different between the 2 of them, and we will get that 1 skill.
Then let us begin.
Let me do this. Gotta give Valkyrie the power of my stand. There we go. Only 1 level, but she's close to 52, so that's also fine. Let's grab Swift Strike again, get rid of Deathbound, and we'll be good to go. Okay, and now I can buy a Tower Persona. Do I need anything else for fusions? Actually, at level 50, I'm going to need 3 open slots, but I will have another extra open slot in not too long, if I get up to 50. Yeah, I'll have enough room if I get up to 50 there, so I guess I can just hold off for now. I do need to get a Persona. I do need to negotiate and capture a Persona within Sai's Palace there for a skill card that I'd like to get, so I'll leave that last slot open for that.
Are you finished?
Okay, let's head back.
Time, inmate.
And we'll get back to registration in the casino there, and then we'll get moving with this palace. We'll probably start things off today. I don't know that we'll get to the obstacle today. Probably not. But we'll just keep things rolling right along at a decent clip. So let's head back inside the way that we went in last time. I almost want to stay quiet so that you can hear the music because it's just that good, man. Definitely, like I said, one of my favorite tracks in the game. That's for certain. Yeah, so probably we'll, need to get a member's card, and so that we'll need to register.
Hey.
Right. Okay. Well, that's probably where they keep all the members' cards, is up in the back room. Or we could just steal one from one of the guards who is sure to have a member's card in the back room, and we'll go from there. I can see Akechi's logic on this. Okay, they just jump straight over there? No, apparently not. And unfortunately, this door is locked right now, but we'll find a way to get it unlocked soon. Probably once we get a member's card, we'll be able to get it unlocked. Okay. Might want to be a little careful though, because obviously this is where we're going to start meeting up with some enemies, and that could cause some issues for us if there's no place to hide down there, which I don't think there is. I mean, we could probably hide like right there or something, but let's just wait for them to move and then we'll go. There we go. Come here, you! Couple of unicorns. Okay, well, they're about to get shot. Pew, 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 pew! Now it actually is... Now it actually makes sense to make those noises because the Akechi totally has that going on. I don't know what unicorn is weak to. Maybe fire? I just want to say, or electric, maybe too. I mean, they're weak enough to Swift Strike after a bullet hail, right? Yeah.
All right, Joker. No time to waste. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Okay, that takes care of that.
That
Now,
easy, huh? I can tell by your face.
a couple more enemies down here to deal with. Well, actually, up there, I think. Yeah. But this is refreshed, so that's good. Let's grab that card shuffler. Anything over here to grab? Nope. There's a chest up there that I could grab, so that's my reason for going up there. But is there any other reason to go up here? Other than to get rocked by all the shadows that are here? Which, let's not do that. Gotta check their pattern real quick. Okay, I don't think they're coming down here. Yeah, and I can do this.
Show me your true form.
Oh, you're testing out modding game you've got? That's okay. No problem, Carbon. I don't mind.
Crush this.
That is cool with me, man.
You're mine.
So now light elemental attacks are good for fighting these guys, unlike the Osei that we fought before
I'll do my
with
best.
Akechi. You'd think they would have stuck an Osei in there that would actually be halfway decent to fight with light elemental skills, since they gave you an Osei anyway, and Akechi has those skills, but nah. Hindsight's 20/20, I suppose.
Stay out of our way.
But the bonus is nice. Akechi's level 49, which will get him a little bit closer
Victory.
to being able to go from there. There's a Feng Shui charm. That's good. Well, I thought that guy was going to turn around. It's no good. There we go. Let's just do this. Wait for him to come by. A little close for comfort there, huh?
Show me your true form.
It's okay, though. Hiding right under his nose. Not that he has one, since he's a, you know, a shadow.
Advantage. Don't rush this.
Okay, and we can basically do similar things to what we did in the last fight there with this fight, because these guys are weak to guns, but also dark elemental attacks. So, let's just give him hell. And then pass it to Akechi, and then he can give him hell. Oops, I passed to the wrong person. My bad. Akechi's gonna get the next turn anyway, though, right? Yep. Nah, not that it matters that much. He's practically dead from the regular old physical attacks, so. And I already got rid of Aiga. That's okay, though.
Obliterated them. Nice job,
Or
bro.
Aiga, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I'm gonna say Aiga. I think it is easier to roll off of my tongue, personally. Of course, Aigian sounds kind of weird
They were too
to say,
weak to
but
be a threat.
it's okay. It's okay, we'll be good.
Huh? Is there a safe room around here somewhere?
Apparently this would have acted as, instead of registration, this acts as a safe room. That's fine. Place to
Looks like we can use this place to rest.
come back to. I don't think, again, though, we can fuse anything new right now, so. Yep, not quite. 1,500 experience off, a little more than that. That's okay, though.
I should write something.
So instead, let's get to the next checkpoint before we go fuse anything, and probably the checkpoint after that, too, because I might actually get to level 50 before I actually bother to fuse anything. It's just easier, really, because there's a bunch of things that I can fuse at level 50.
Indeed.
Yep, looks like it. Oh, okay, so we're gonna hack their data terminal and turn ourselves into customers. Okay, I see. But, yeah, Futaba can handle this.
Focus.
Alright, well, that'll work out in our favor, hopefully. Let's open this up. Anybody home? Wow. Slightly. Come on, just give me a reason.
Show me your true form.
Not a capital R reason, though. I don't need that. That I need at Nocturne. Okay, so this is the enemy I'd actually like to catch, quote-unquote, to negotiate with for myself. So,
Persona!
I'm fairly certain they're weak to fire, if I remember right, so I'm gonna see if I can
Queen Ma!
do that. Let's find out.
Ravage them!
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. So we'll knock the... We don't have Anne in the party, so we'll knock the other one off their feet, and then we'll see if we can catch one of them. We can see if they can join our cause. If they can't, then, well, they're gonna die. Yep, gonna die. I could use, excuse me, I could use Warning Shot to make them more understanding, quote-unquote, but... it's okay. I don't need them that badly. It's just for a Divine Grace skill card, which I might want to have for the next healing persona that I have. But it's not that necessary. So. Okay.
All right.
Where'd we get that tan leather from? You know what? Don't answer that. That could probably come out as a slightly lewd thing. Wow. That's not what I wanted to do. Grab the treasure. There we go. Topaz. Nice. That'll be good for us. Does this door actually go anywhere? No, even though it says... What does it say? Well, it's a staircase, but obviously not a staircase that's open to us. Anybody home? No. What do you mean no? Not in here. Apparently not. Alright, well, we can grab this anyway. A sapphire. Alright, cool. Getting lots of jewels around here. Man, where is everyone? You'd think this place would be more heavily guarded, but apparently not.
It's somewhere.
Wow, there's some of the security. Didn't even see them down there. Yes, Kikuri Hime, which is that persona, can inherit fire elemental attacks despite being weak to that. It's just part of the whole thing.
Let's go.
Valkyrie, what are you weak to? Nothing, right? But you... Okay, so you're not strong against regular old physical attacks. That's fine. So, nothing in particular. Alright, well that's fine. Let's just smack them up then.
You're mine.
Smush.
My skills exceed yours.
Unfortunately it is immune to light elemental attacks, so this might be a little bit not so good, but we can probably handle it.
My persona.
Oop, that's not good. Miracle Punch. Yeah, nice, Morgana. Live on the edge, man.
Let's continue.
Don't let nobody take you down. I really, though, probably should equip the Venture Saber, because it would basically guarantee what just happened to happen again, so... Anybody here? No? This goes somewhere, though. Let's check this out. Ooh. We can slide under that. Oh, let's go over here first before we slide under that and see what that's all about. Does this lead anywhere new? Not quite. There's an enemy over there. Okay. A couple of different ways we can go. Let's see where this goes first, and then we'll go that way instead. You just Mega Man slide through here. This looks like some kind of other back room.
I have something.
Nothing there. Over here. Ooh, a treasure chest. Okay, that explains where this leads.
I don't see any traps either.
Nope, me neither. Let's grab it. A heaven ring. What does that do? Probably some light elemental thing. There's the Feng Shui charm, by the way. Luck +3. Not quite as good as the Luck +5 that Morgana's getting out of the armor that he's got, but, you know, it'll work, I suppose. Heaven ring reduces blast damage, so sell it. Anything that reduces the damage from something, usually not worth it, because ideally in the situation where you want to reduce the damage, it means that you're weak to it, so why reduce the damage when you could just avoid it altogether, you know what I mean? Can't get through that way. Let's go up here. There was an enemy there a minute ago, but, well, there they are. Can I ambush them? Yep. Wow. Okay, that was a little unfair, but fine.
Surrounded by weaklings. What, did they sneak up on you?
No, actually I tried to jump on them and it didn't let me. As bad as that sounds.
This doesn't look good. Be careful.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the better ones, to be honest there, Conker. Can we... I don't think we can get out of this just by doing that, so I guess we'll just do this. Kikuri Hime got a Makarakarn up, so probably best if I just do one of these. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That'll do, Saizo, that'll do. And Makoto got a level up, and she got a new skill out of it as well. Maraku Kaja. Alright, cool. So we'll get rid of Defense Master for that. It's a little bit better than that for her. I mean, obviously it won't give her any extra defense at the beginning of the fight, but when you get to her turn, you can give that to the whole party now. So that works pretty good for her. And she'll get Fry Dying at level 50, so not in too long she'll be able to work that out.
Okay.
Phew, the battle's over. Okay, let's get going.
Well, yeah, that is true, Conquer. And in certain cases, yes, I do prefer reducing the damage myself, but it's a very specific case where that happens. More often than not, I prefer evading myself, but you know, teach their own. It's all fine and good. I've honestly kind of been, ever since I played Final Fantasy II, I've been more about evading damage entirely than I have been about reducing damage, because in Final Fantasy II, if you try to reduce damage, you usually end up having issues where your armor is just too heavy in that game if you try to reduce the damage as much as you can. Now, you could just stack Protect on yourself, sure, but it just doesn't compare to having way more evasion so that you just don't get hit, period. Usually that's where I go when I talk about that stuff. Yeah, like I said, to each their own. You know, everybody plays it their own way, so... I really should look up what unicorns are weak to. Like I said, I think they're weak to either fire or electricity. I want to say electricity, though, because it would make sense with the horn, right? But
it's a step forward.
I don't know that for sure. I mean, they're weak enough to Swift Strike, as we've seen, but, you know.
This will help me do better.
And Haru got a new skill, Climate Decorum. Do I really want this? I mean, it will help in this palace. That's the thing about it, is it'll definitely help in this palace, because we're doing this during the flu season. So there's that. I guess I could get rid of Makarakarn. We do have magical ointment if we need Makarakarn, so it's not that... I mean, usually, the thing is that usually when you need to have physical, repelling on somebody, you usually want it for physical attacks rather than magical attacks. At least that's my experience in this game, so we'll get rid of Makarakarn for it. Keep Tetrakarn. She'll get Psyodyne at 52, and that will make her pretty damn good in that regard.
Alright.
And that takes care of the
Done already.
embarrassing little ambush that we got right there. So this is sealed unless we get a card key, right? Yeah, we need a key card to get into that one. What about in here?
I can feel it.
A big old wall to grab. Let's grab this. Popped apart into a bunch of cards, that's fine. This isn't stealable.
It's somewhere.
Why would you hide an incomplete deck, though? Like, that doesn't make any...
I can feel it.
Right? And we saw there was a treasure chest in this one, so let's go see if we can find out what's in here.
I can see it.
Excellent.
There we go.
It's a treasure chest.
Yep, let's grab it. Some CD gear. I think that one can actually turn into some halfway decent armor for Morgana, if I remember right. That looks dangerous, so maybe we shouldn't go that way. Thankfully, they apparently don't see us all the way down here, so let's see if we can find another way
Is there
around.
a safe room around here somewhere?
Yep, right in here.
Oh, this place is relaxing. Let's take a seat here.
Can do. Alright, let's check it out. See what everybody's got to say. Well, she's the palace ruler, so she's obviously, yeah, the highest member out of all of them.
What are
so.
your thoughts? I agree.
What are you doing? We're all good.
Hey,
Yeah, we're gonna proceed forward. Don't worry, Ketchy. We're not planning on leaving anytime
go?
soon, so. Okay, but let's
I'll
save
just
first
add
before we
this.
actually let's top off and then save before we leave. And I think I'm the only one that needs topping off, so let's do that. There we go. We'll just do the regular diorama because we don't need Divine Grace to get us to the top there. Yeah, just a bigger group of weaker shadows, but I'm pretty sure if we were to go up there, they'd be like, hey, shouldn't we find another way around? Or something like that. So I'm just gonna actually find another way around instead of trying to brute force my way through it. Up here, maybe? Maybe there's like a crawl space or something that... Yep, there we go. Crawl space that we can go through in order to make this a little easier. So check it out.
I can feel it.
Anybody around? Nope. Okay, well,
It's somewhere.
let's go this way.
I have something.
Shh, don't tell him I'm here. Powerful enemy, huh? Yeah, let's take it out. We just saved, so we should be fine.
Show me your true form.
Sparta, motherfucker! It isn't bad. Yeah, it's just a couple of queen mobs. It's fine. Weak to wind, right? Yeah, thank you, queen mob. We've got Morgana in the party to help us with this too, so this will help out. They're not that strong.
Joker.
You're making it seem like it's worse than it actually is, game.
Give it up.
Give them hell, Morgana. Not quite enough, but that's okay because dead now.
Obliterated them. Nice job, bro.
Man, didn't even need an aura for that. What the hell? Well, you get a security key card for beating up those queen mobs, and Yusuke and Ryuji get a level. Cool. So that means everybody's at 48 now, right? Yeah, maybe. There was a barred door back there that we can open now, right? What about back here? Is that door barred? No, it was not. Well, let's go back and see if we can open that other door first before we move forward. I think that's probably for the best. Where was that door anyway? Over here? I think so.
Hey.
Yeah, let's try it. Aha! That'll do. And what's in here?
I can feel it.
Some treasure to grab. Cool. Maybe the palace treasure, perhaps? Or a lifestone and a sapphire. That'll be fine. I don't think there's ever any chance of the ones that don't glow having a palace, like a treasure demon in them. I'm pretty sure they just never have anything in them, but break them all anyway. Not gonna do us any good with them being upright, you know. What about in here? Okay, well, we've got a key card, so we can probably get into this one. I can't hide on this corner, though.
You got it.
Yeah, let's use that key card. There we go. Sweet. And by getting through here, that means that we won't have to, worry about these guys. Yeah. Whatever's in that room is probably pretty important, yeah. Let's find another way around. Just so this way we don't need to fight them if we don't have to. I've got enough experience as it is, so. Ah, I see a crawl space. Again, they're weaker enemies, so it doesn't matter if I fight them or not, but... Nah, might as well do what the game wants me to do. I can't see where... Oh my god, that doesn't make it any better. I was gonna say, I can't see where shit in here. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, let's take the guard down, and then we'll be able to get into the database. Let's see if I can hide. Not quite. Yeah, let's do this. Take him out. With a bullet hail as well, so that's good. Eat this! Wow, that did way entirely too much damage. Well, this is a Ganesha. Let's see if it's weak to psionic skills like it normally is.
You're mine.
Ooh,
Yep.
Joker, you're looking cool.
Easy as pie.
They're done for.
And we got another liquid mercury, which is nice, but we have enough of that already. And a member's card for coming in here. Cool. Very cool.
Oh?
Yes, he did. Kinds of cards. Well, I think that means we need to register them, doesn't it? Yeah, you got this, Futaba. Well, there's 3 of them, so that helps 3 of us. You gave us Taro Tanaka as the name. Oh, Futaba, where did you learn that name? No, actually, Ryuji, he'll blend right in around here, whoever has that card. Yes, exactly. So, what do you mean? Are you just going to register a new card? Name for this one is Shinji Nakanomatsu. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit more elaborate. And we got a map. Cool. Alright, so what are we going to use the fake ID for? Okay. Oh my god. We're hazing Crow. I didn't think this would happen when I joined the Phantom Thieves. Yes, now that we have a member's card, we can use the elevator, so...
Alright then.
Okay, so yeah, let's head that way and then we'll go from there. I wonder what he's thinking about with that key card. Okay, sounds good. But yeah, Akechi has a plan for that key card. What the plan is, we'll have to find out later. Apparently the room over there is open though, like this one right here. So maybe we should go into it. Hold on. Just to see what's in there, right? I mean, can't hurt. The guys that are guarding it were outside and they're gone, so. And I mean, we could go into that door there too. We know what's behind this door. I could just open it and then we'll go through the little ventilation shaft. Because those guys are gone. I don't know why they're gone. Maybe they took a coffee break or something, but... Let's just go this way. And then we'll ambush that guy when we head out of here. Ah, some treasure to grab. Cool. Smoked cigar. I, again, don't know who'd want to buy that, but okay. Whatever you say, game. Whatever you say. There we go. We can probably get him right now. If we're careful.
Show me your true form.
Go. What do we got? I was gonna say 3 Osei, but no, not quite. That Kikuri Hime is kind of just sticking out randomly at the end there. So, let's just, we'll do this to knock her over, then we'll have Akechi handle the Osei, and then maybe we'll be able to get this Kikuri Hime, because Akechi does have Kugayan, so we could test that out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out, see if it'll kill them. Not quite. That's okay. Well, since it's not going to kill them, I might as well just do this. There we go. Alright there, Mountain Girl. Let's see if we can chat this time. Oh yeah. Join my cause, if you please. So yes, we got Kikuri Hime. And again, I'm just going to use that to make a Divine Grace skill card. I'm going to pass that along to our next healer, because our next healer is, well, when I pass along all the other skills that I'm going to pass to the healer that we're going to get next time, it's not going to really give us an opportunity to really give her too many other skills, basically. So I don't know if that made any sense, but essentially 8 move slot syndrome is essentially what I'm saying. We've already gone this way. So let's head to the end of that hallway there and see what's in that room, and then we'll keep going. Anybody here? Anything here?
I can see it.
Something to steal. A door that we can never open. Yeah, I don't know who'd want to buy an incomplete deck, man. Unless that deck was used to, like, murder somebody. Like, is that a Gambit deck or something? Oh my god, we almost just walked into a security room. Yeah, probably for the best that we don't go in there.
Focus.
And thankfully that doesn't like respawn the enemies or something ridiculous like that. That would just suck. Okay, he's going that way, so let's just do this. Ooh, there we go.
Show me your
Ha!
true form.
Gotcha. couple more powers.
Don't
If
rush this.
Haru was here, I would totally... Actually, she can be here right now if I so choose. Akechi, how about we swap you out with Haru so she can grenade launcher. Because I love using her grenade launcher. It's so good. It should still kill them. We've got enough power and everything, even though she's got just a regular old axe as her weapon. Yeah, there you go.
Wasn't that graceful?
Plus, Haru hasn't had that many opportunities to show her all-out attack finisher, so gotta make up for lost time, right?
Leave the noobs and let's go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Futaba. You're right.
Focus.
Okay. Well, let's open this door and then immediately jump behind cover, because this is gonna happen.
True form.
Okay, well, we can bullet hail here, so that'll work in our favor. It'll make the Valkyrie a lot easier to deal with, so... Let's test my theory, see if the unicorn is weak to electricity. Nope, but it took care of it anyway, so... Oh, I gotta fix where Marakaja is. Whoops, almost forgot. It's okay, we'll get to it.
Let's catch your breath.
I was thinking about using Miracle Punch there, that's why I hesitated for just a second, but nah, it's okay. Queen Mob's 49 though, so that's pretty good. I think the only one that really needs another skill is Ananta, who can get Nuke Boost, but I kind of want to keep all the skills that he currently has, so I'm kind of like, I don't know if I should get that. Yeah, Anne's starting to fall behind here. That's okay though. We'll organize everybody's experience later.
Focus.
Nothing to see here, apparently. Probably something in here though.
I have something.
Yeah, another little treasure. Grab that, there we go. And what is over here? Something else to use a card reader on, okay. Cool, that's done. Now let's head back out here. I'll bet you I know where this leads. Yep, here we go. That door that was locked before, now we opened it. Sweet. So now we can go and use the elevator. I think we might use the safe room first, though. Are we level 50 yet? Oops. Not quite, right? Yeah, not quite. Got a ways to go before we're level 50, so... Make it work, though. So let's go to that safe room. We'll save there, and we'll head up the elevator and see what we can do there. I don't remember exactly where the game cuts you off in terms of not being able to continue. I'll have to figure that out. I've already beaten those shadows, so I'm not going to bother. It's not worth my time. So.
We can finally rest.
Okay, well, we could consult, but it's fine. We don't need to do that. I'm just going to save. And then move on.
All right, let's go.
Okay, up we go on the elevator. I think you can do like one of these floors, like you can do this floor and then the next floor, and then I think it cuts you off after that. I'll have to find out. That's what I'm thinking. Let's give it a shot. Alright, sweet. So we can access the standard floor, which is this one, according to the top of the elevator there, and then the members floor. We'll probably need to get a better ID for that one, Ryuji, so... Right. Yep. Oh, okay. Good question, but I think we'll... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we'll figure it out as we continue here. So let's head up to the members floor and see how we can move up in the world. Excuse me. Fancy. Slot machines, dice, cards raining from the ceiling. What game are you playing here, Sai?
You want to just get this over with right now, huh?
I don't think that's what she's doing, Ryuji. I think
makes
she's
this
trying to
easy.
fake us out.
Bring it on.
Do not speak to me as though you are my equal. I am the manager of this casino, as well as its #1 player. At the moment, you lack the qualifications to fight me.
Never thought I'd have to get qualifications just to fight something in an RPG.
It would seem she looks down on us.
Then again, I kind of did the same thing in Final Fantasy XII, because if I didn't get licenses, which could technically be considered qualifications, never would have been able to fight some of the other stuff there.
And
I think she looks down on us a little bit.
No matter what.
I had to win time and time again in order to reach my #1 rank.
Right.
If you want to face me, you must continue to win as well.
Okay, so how do we win?
Continue to win?
Win at the poker games, or
It must
what?
have to do with the fact that this place is a casino.
Correct. Do you have the confidence to win?
I guess I'm gonna have to, aren't
I
I?
might just pull the rug out from underneath you if you aren't careful.
Well, she's right about that.
I don't expect much from you, but I'll be waiting.
Damn, that's a little cold. She is your sister, Sai. What the hell? Well, off she goes.
This is
It's-
different from our prior opponents. She'd rather scheme than defeat us with brute force.
I was gonna say, it's not that surprising, guys, because she's done that trick before.
It's going up.
Yep,
I wasn't expecting to come all the way to a palace only to end up gambling.
great.
I've never done anything like this.
Hmm.
What about you guys?
Can't say I have. Not in real life, anyway.
Looks like this is going to take longer than expected.
Well, we'll just have to figure it out as we go.
We
Play
don't
it by
got
ear.
time to waste. No need to worry. Leave this to me.
Oh, have you been in a
You know how to do this?
casino before, Akechi?
I'm well informed on what it takes to win.
Oh, okay,
In
that's
any case,
fine.
We need to hurry and change her heart. If she acts recklessly, both her chances of promotion and reputation as a prosecutor will drop greatly.
Well, that's true.
Sai-san didn't used to be like this, did she?
No, she didn't use
My sister
with a
must have
D
lost
to be
her
like
sense of
this.
justice because her desires became distorted.
Hmm.
Do you think there was a particular event that triggered her palace's creation?
I believe it's related to my father's death.
Well, that's a possibility.
My sister took on all the responsibilities of dealing with it herself. Trying to earn a living wage, gain a promotion in a male society, and uphold justice at the same time.
It's a lot to handle.
Those things may have weighed her down and led to the distortion within her heart.
My apologies, but we don't have time to be sentimental.
Well, he's kind of got a point. We
The
do have
longer
to
we wait, the more people will
take care
learn
of
about
this.
us. The investigation will advance as well. Hence,
Right.
we must infiltrate this palace as quickly as possible.
Well, let's not get
Did
reckless,
challenge us to
but,
reach
you
her
know.
after all. Nijima's treasure must be at her managerial base of operations.
So all the way at the top. So let's see if
Either
we can
way,
get up there.
We have to get there.
Yep. The question, of course, is how do we get there? But I think the game is going to explain that to us in just a few moments here. Perhaps right now. Yeah, so what are we doing here? We need to win, but are we winning at the casino games or what? Am I going to get banned from Twitch for showing gambling? Maybe. We'll find out. This will be a good idea for me to get some knowledge on how Twitch handles that sort of stuff, though, because obviously if they take this down, this stream down or anything like that, because there's, you know, gambling being shown, I'll know not to play gambling games like the Platoon game in Ni no Kuni or the poker games in Tales of Exilia 1. Is it in 1? I think it's just in 2. Those sorts of things. Games with poker in them, I'll know not to show on the screen, obviously. I'll just have to provide color commentary on a completely blank screen showing, hey, you know, I'm winning at poker, and then I can come back and be like, well, I won 40 million coins, guys.
Yep.
Okay. So we will go from there. Jerkers, thanks for the 35 bits. I appreciate that. Wave that flag, man. Wave that flag. Wave that pride flag. Okay, so will we just get a new members card then, or? Okay, so we have to get a card that's actually for the high limit floor before we can go up there. Okay. There's a ban list for Twitch. I'll look for it. I'll look for it, don't worry. Okay, so we're looking for where we can get a high limit card, members card there. All right. Well, let's take all the junk that's around here first. I dare say I soiled my cuffs.
See it.
Good thing there was a spare in that random treasure thing. This is a safe room, correct?
Huh?
Yep.
Is there a safe room around here somewhere?
Alright, well, let's check this out first before we go to the safe room. Yeah, it's not necessarily just Poker Conquer that I'm kind of worried about in terms of showing on Twitch. It's just gambling in general, because I know that they're kind of iffy on showing that on Twitch, unless it's like... I forget if the World Series of Poker is still on Twitch, or if they only broadcast that on television now because they don't want to showcase gambling. I don't remember. I'll have to look up the rules for next time, and then I'll have to let you guys know when we go there. But we'll see. Oh, did you? Well, probably use K, but we don't really have another way of getting up there, so... Ooh, a welcome gift. And there is our coin counter. Get used to seeing that, because it's going to be there for the rest of the palace. Apparently not. So the dice game area is to the right, or the left, and the slots are to the right. Okay, and there's something to do in each one, so... But the dice game apparently is a little bit easier to start with, so we might want to start there. Oh, okay, here's a map for us as well. Thank you. And yes, the coins that you receive can be exchanged for some prizes at the counters on each floor. Most of the prizes are kind of not all that worth it. There's one in particular that I might want to grab, but I'm not really too enthusiastic about them, to be honest. Well, let's check it out. So yes, one of the things that we absolutely need to get is a member's card for the high limit floor, but we need to get 50,000 coins to do it. So we got 49,000 coins left to win, and that might take a little while. Yeah, I'm guessing that the games don't pay out very many coins, so obviously it's going to take a ton of time gambling for us to get this all done. Oh, you stepped away to get food, don't talk. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's fine. But like I said, I'll see if I can find like the ban list and what they talk about with gambling and stuff for next time. That way I know. Right, but yeah, we have to win 50,000 coins. So I could borrow up to 1,000 coins currently. Okay, so if we have 25,000 coins, we could borrow 25,000, and that'll make it a little easier. Well, we'll never have to pay it back, Ryuji. That's the thing. It's in her head, so there's no point in us paying it back. It's just going to go away when we steal her treasure. Okay, what's up, Akechi? Well, probably. I mean, considering size, you know, and everything with the Special Investigations Unit being undefeated, quote-unquote, in the courtroom for the past 50 years, they've probably rigged evidence and stuff, so... Right, so she's going to do everything she can, even if it's dirty, to ensure she wins. Yeah.
What?
Is that an actual percentage, though? Somehow I doubt that in the real world, but maybe they only go to court if there's, like, a guaranteed case against people in Japan. I don't know. Right, human error is possible. Or, you know, people can rig evidence. I feel like the number that they put out there isn't for actual Japan, though. I feel like it's for Persona 5 Japan instead. Well, yeah, you could say that again, Ryuji. I know all about that. Right. Okay, then let's figure out a way to win. That'll be all we gotta do. So we can go to either dice or to slots first. We're probably honestly gonna go to dice because it is a little bit easier to win there first. But I think what we'll do for now, we'll head to this safe room and we will rest. And we'll call it a day because I need to check and see how Twitch will handle things the next time I stream. So, let's see what everybody has to say about our current progress, and then we will call it a day.
Well,
how we doing? A 5th? Well, that's not good.
what are your thoughts?
And how's everybody doing?
Okay.
Everybody's
way.
good. We can't leave. It's fine, we will keep pushing onward, but we're gonna do that next time, because today I think we got some decent progress done. We got all of our Mementos requests done. We're gonna start figuring out getting to rank, like the higher ranks with all the people whose Mementos requests we fulfilled there once we get out of Sai's Palace. But before we do all of that, we have to make sure that we take care of infiltrating Sai's Palace, taking care of all of the infiltration route, and then we'll be able to you know, do our last little bits of things that we need to do with our confidants that are available in the real world, and then we'll be able to take Sai's heart. And probably not all of that will happen next time, but we'll try to get started and make some headway on it on the next episode of Persona 5, the Stream Edition. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream, and I will see all of you on the next one. Take care, and have a good night.